see how it sounds. It should be a live stream now. Alright, let's see. How does it sound? I'm gonna swap this. See if I can hear it. Okay. Well, it changed the audio, but the audio was good before, so I'm gonna change it back, and then hopefully you're gonna have to tell me if the audio goes back, if the audio is not great. Okay. Hopefully the audio sounds good now. This should be set up correctly. Okay. And can you hear the music in the game? Hey, Pure Guard. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna be trying to do while people are coming in, I suppose. Oh, I can post. Let me post this real fast. Let me post this to X too. We are going to be clearing, not this, yes, we're going to be clearing this one today. So you guys are welcome to join. And it should be a lot of fun. I've not personally done it before, but I saw some people do it, and I don't think it'll be particularly difficult. Congratulations on the ambassadorship. I don't leave comments much on videos. Kind of watch the videos, hit liked, and move on to the next one. Thank you so much, Pure Guard. That's very kind of you. We are today. Hello, Nubagon. Thank you so much for saying so. Today we are going to be clearing. I'll just be making parties, and we'll be doing the what is it called? The Brutal? Whatever this one is. Yeah, this Invite to the Mightiest Party Brutal. So we'll be doing some of those runs. I just have to change my set around a little bit, I guess. So I guess I can specialize in like beating the fire part of it. It's probably for the best. Swap this with this. This is probably fine. Did I not save a set? Yeah, I thought I made a set. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're doing the Brutal today, so we're going to be doing some runs. and you guys are welcome to join. So what I'm gonna do, just to tell you guys the way that it'll work, is it's going to start off with, it's gonna start with this girl, or these two. It is a light monster to start, then it goes to the time monster, and then it'll go. So it'll go from, it'll go from the light monster to this monster, and then it'll go to this monster. I think. Yeah. It should go in that order. So I'm gonna bring Joker for the first monster, and for Absolute, and for gaining Uni and stuff like that. I'll bring Makato for the minus 80%, and then both the second and the third monster on wave 2 and wave 3 will have healing, so this will help reduce the healing. And also Fire Spirit's Crest for the last monster, and I also have the Blessing, which is nice. And then I'm gonna use Aegis, or I guess I don't need to use Aegis. I was gonna use Aegis just for the 200% buff and the negative field for the second and third waves. And then obviously, Kazumi is amazing for this type of stuff. And then Narukami for the second wave against the time thing, but also a 200% buff. It's pretty nice. So, yeah, I think that'll be like a good set. I think it'll be pretty good, to be honest. Okay. We'll see if we can get a party of people. You do have to be 4 mil, which is unfortunate. It is kind of not as beginner friendly as some other things. But, yeah. You do have to be 4 mil for these quests, which is kind of unfortunate. It reduces the amount of people who can do it by quite a bit. I guess if we can't get a party for it, then we can always just do regular quests, or we can do Kahlo. Kahlo's in a while. Oh, we get something for clearing it. That's nice. I'm still fighting for top 200. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose that there are quite a few people who are still going for the top 200. There's only 3 days left, which is kind of crazy to think about. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Today, we're going to be just running with random people to do the Brutal quest. I feel like recently has been the first time in a while that I haven't had so many things that I need to do that I can actually have a little bit of fun. Is there a mirror? I don't think any of them have... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I think... I can't remember. I remember one of them disables your passives, and I think they might apply a mirror to you. Well, I guess I'll just do regular quests. This one. The new spawn's pretty interesting. I guess I could go over that. I tried to run it on my own, and I could probably make it past the first stage with the monsters that I had on my own. I think they buffed the monsters a little bit, which is kind of interesting. But it feels like it's basically just the three. The difficulty is equivalent to the three brutals that were purgs that were running earlier. If I the songs, the quests, I always play the game. Yes, yeah. The music just plays in the background, but I like it. I used to listen to the music all the time. I feel like as time has progressed, I started to turn off the music, but I really enjoy during collaborations like this when they add the music. That's always when I turn on the music the most. I don't know. I think the music in Unison League is so nostalgic. But I guess I can go over these in more detail. I didn't really do the math on this one. Let's see. I can do the math on it real fast. You need 12,000. You're getting 500. Yeah, 500 is 200. 5 boxes. 800. Okay. Wow, this is an expensive spawn. Hey guys. This is a really expensive spawn. The average is 826. The luckiest that you can get it is at 465, and the most unlucky would be 1,300 gems. That is disgusting. I personally don't I don't like Grace spawns anymore. There's not a lot of monsters that I would really be excited about getting in this one personally. So I'm gonna pass on it definitely. Not that I have any gems to spend anyway, but I don't think the Divine Grace are super valuable. You have to keep in mind too, we're about to say hello to the 11th anniversary. So right after this event comes the 11th anniversary. There's no point in spending on stuff like Divine Grace right now. This one is kind of interesting. The Ravaging, of course, is an amazing PvP proc and pretty good for PvE. And then these are good. I really like these Sapphire Grace Aura weapons abilities. I think they're fantastic for things like Guild Battle. Even for PvE, they're pretty good. But really, the main thing are these new constants. New constants with both unison gauge reduction and cost reduction. So you can get 100% on cost reduction or uni reduction, and then 75% on the other. So that's pretty nice. Being able to get pretty good amount. How expensive would it be to trade? Let's see, 75 probably for this entire thing. You're getting, let's call it like 125 per. 3. You can round it up to 400. That's probably safe. 400, and you need to trade 436. So you have to run it 9 times, which is so somewhere between like 675, somewhere around 700 gems ish for that spawn. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I feel like these are quite interesting. I don't know if they're super big game changers. Probably for super hardcore PvP players and guild battle players, this will be very valuable. But I'm debating on whether or not to even spawn it, because I feel like you still can't get 100% on both stats, right? So this, if you have 2 of these, you get to 50%. Then if you are playing a main class, you can get an additional like cost reduction for this, and then for this one you get the unison reduction, which brings you to like 75k. Right? And so then you'd have 75, 75. You still need to run a main slot monster that has something that like one of these effects. So unless they release a monster that lowers unison gauge reduction by 25% and cost reduction by 25%, there's no way to get 100 still. So it's an awkward situation there. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, I'll sit in this for 3 minutes, answer some questions. It's about 700 gems. If you don't have Ravaging procs though, Ravaging are so good. The Ravaging gear is just unbelievably good. Mr. Ambassador, where's my food? Wait, what food? What food do you want? What does that mean? He said it. You put Invincible. You put a comment and you were asking, not like now I can feed you. What would you like me to feed you? Just so bizarre. $100 gems for the gear spawn. What'd you get? While I'm waiting for Nebigon to respond, this is a good example of what not to run in a PvE setting. So in PvE, you want to do the highest damage possible, which means you want dual scaling abilities. This is not a dual scaling ability. It has some of the lowest ability power in the game. Not to mention that you can roll a 2 out of 5, so it's super inconsistent. This is a PvP ability, which is not ideal. This one is also not a dual scaler, but the fact that it reduces stats is nice. This one's a dual scaler and is nice. This one's also a pretty nice ability just because it heals, so it's safe for new players, but it is a horrible ability in PvE. And then this one is okay because it reduces stats, but I wouldn't use it consistently. Lance Flash and Dragon's Bite, that's good. Clamorous Howl is the bad one. You don't want to run Clamorous Howl in PvE. It'd be much better to run something like Dragon Knight's Cry to get the ability power boost so that you're dealing more damage, but, you know, it's fine. Levy. This one's good. I like this setup. He's got... A lot of people don't bring Shining Aura. That's the main reason why you play this class. And he's maining in attack and defense. I like it. I like it. What did he... yeah, he went for the time. That's good. That's good. I like this. The only one that I don't like... I don't know why he has Rainbow Flare when he has really low attack. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I like everything else. Is Ravaging proc would be in PvE, and how would you recommend... How many would you recommend to run? Ooh, Onyx running too? Alright, let's see if we can do it. This is my first ever run with a group of 5. So let's see how it goes. Ravaging procs, you would want as many as you can get, just because they're really nice for damage. Generally speaking, though, around 3 for PvE is good. You'd probably want quite a few more for really hard quests. Oh no! Taking my crest, boy! Yeah, the Ravaging procs are really good for PvE, but their main purpose is for killing PvP. That's the best. The best situation is to run it that way. What should I bring to this hard quest in terms of the element and monster? I guess you'll see it here. You want to... So it's basically a combination of all 3 of the monsters that we've already fought before. So it is the light monster, then it is the time monster, then it is the wind monster. So you want to bring something that's good against them all. And I don't believe that there are any restrictions on what unis you actually bring. Oh no, we lost somebody! We lost somebody! We lost somebody this early? Oh, shucks. Oh, man. Oh man, I think we can still do this. Onik is super powerful, man. He's a good player. Ooh, look at that damage, juicy. What? Ooh, that damage is good. Yeah, I think we can clear this. I'm gonna use Narukami so we actually have a good crest for this. Yeah, I mean I'll be doing runs. I'll be doing quite a few runs, probably running for the next like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So there'll be plenty of time. Alright. Can I do 25% of his HP with a Forbidden Temptation? If I triple proc, which I don't need... Yeah, we have triple procs now. I bet I can do it. Alright, let's see it. And I realized I didn't have any costs. Or any uni. Yeah, that does tend to happen. I don't know why it sets your uni all the way down to 0. Even if you have 50, like 150 uni, if you uni, it'll drop you down all the way, which I think is pretty crazy. Bam! Man, look at that damage. It's taking chunks. Taking chunks. I like it. No. No, it's all good. You're welcome to join us again. It just happens, you know? It's not your fault. We're running for fun. We're running for fun. So if you want to join, you're welcome to join. If you don't feel bad if you die, it's like whatever. It's only 10 AP to run it, so I'm just running it for fun. Oh. Okay. You know, this is actually pretty good. You get the 200% buff. Okay, you reapplied that. I think we're good. I think this will be an easy win. Slap it. Slap this hoe. Yeah, let's get it. I wonder how many times this'll I wonder how many times. I don't know what I was trying to say. I was trying to say I wonder how much it'll give for as a reward. And I don't know why I said I wonder how many times. That's crazy. 880 prestige. That is not as good as just running the 60, but we can just run it for fun. I am not trying to rank in the top 200, so I don't really give a shit. And I have plenty of AP, so I don't mind. All right, let's run it again. So what worked that time? Well, we punched the shit out of it. So I think just uniing well and punching it, that works. That works pretty well, not gonna lie. Yeah, it turns out when you have people like Onyx who are just really fucking strong, this is really easy. So shout outs to Wales joining. I might have some of my guildmates hop in. We'll see if any of them want to join at any point. But yeah, this one's not too hard, because you have to keep in mind it took most players probably over 10 minutes to solo one of these monsters, and now you have 5 players, and you can essentially get all the buffs that you could ever want in a single uni throw. So this should go way faster, like significantly faster, which is awesome. All right, let's look at the abilities. Levi looks pretty good. Yeah, no worries. Please, Frost, for the love of God, bring better dual scaling abilities. Even as mage, it's just painful. It's so painful seeing that. All right, these all look good. I mean, not bad. You're welcome for the carry though. I'm glad you got the run. Oh, And now I have no cost. This is fine. Yo, this monster, I remember this monster being pretty darn good. I forgot what she did, but I remember her being good, and I remember wanting her, but I didn't have any money and no gems, so I had to skip out. But I really like that monster. I think she's a collab monster. Oh, for the love of all that is holy, please. I didn't get Uni. I get Uni so slow, apparently. Holy smokes. Alright. I'm just gonna grab this. I need to check a guide or something. I have no natural idea of what would work for PvE. So when you're using for PvE stuff, you want to get dual scaling abilities, and the reason is because they just do more damage, but your attack gets reduced by 1% and your defense doesn't. So it's always better to have. Oh shit. Okay, cool. It's always better to have dual scaling abilities when you're trying to do damage. I am gonna throw this guy. I have faith that somebody else has Narukami. I have faith somebody else has Narukami. No one else has Narukami. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. That's the last time I have faith in my team. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh, that Forbidden Temptation slaps. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't seem bad at all. I think I need Ed to get more first. I think we'll Uni one more time and just like attack a single time and it'll clear. And then after this, I do ask that if you haven't, priority to people who haven't cleared it yet. If there's anyone in chat who wants a clear and hasn't gotten one, please give, and if you've already cleared it, give them like 30 seconds to a minute to join before you. Because I know it is fun to run with you guys, but I wanna help as many people as I can clear it, because there's some good rewards in this, you know. Ooh, I'll just remove that, and Forbidden Temptation for the win. Nice. Game says no to me. Oh, you need to have 4 mil. Yeah, you do need 4 mil to even attempt it. See if I can get a run. Nope. Yeah, the rewards do suck. Yeah, it's not efficient to actually run this, I don't think. But, you know, it is what it is. Somebody's running Labyrinth. Interesting. Alright. If you're wanting to carry, or if you wanted to do another brutal run, we can do some brutal runs. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Alright, if anyone just wants to do another run, we can. Onik, gosh, dang, those stats are gnarly. True MVP. If there's anyone else who wants a carry... Oh, Ancient's here. Hello. Hello. You do unfortunately need 4 mil gear score in order to even attempt it. Ooh, a new person. Muto. I'm not proccing any of my cost gating procs. Okay. Oh. Hey, let's go. Hello, Legendary Milk. Somebody told me to pod Makoto into Beowulf. Is that okay? Makoto. I'll be honest, I'm super bad with names. Which one was Makoto? Is that the fire? Is that the fire one from the collab? Beowulf. Let me bring up Beowulf. Because I have not read Beowulf's stats in a while. Oh, you just did it? Well, I can tell you if it was a good decision or not. You can have post-nut clarity on whether or not you made the right decision. I should probably have cleared this. Okay, good. Oh! He's healing. Big healing. Oh no, Diamond does. Oh no. Oof. Well, we can't always hope for the best. Alright. I can't believe it. I can't fucking watch out. Beowulf is a light monster, right? Beowulf, Chip Blade, all allies increase stats by 180. Increases buff limit for all stats by 100%. Applies buff removal resistance. That's not bad. Barracks, that's good. Savior element, that's good. Grace, that's like Scorching Water Light. That's not bad. I mean, Beowulf, yeah, it seems pretty good. Let's see. Makoto is... Let's see which one Makoto was, because I think that was a new one. It was this one, right? Nope, that's Yukiko. Was it this one? Nope, that's Joker. This one? No, that's Aegis. Okay, that's Queen. It's not this one. Narukami. Makoto. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah. It really depends. I would not have put this in Beowulf. I would not have. Because it is a collab monster, which means it'll never come back. But, oh, speaking of which, hang on, sorry. You guys are welcome to add me as a friend. I will make space at the end of I'll make space at the end of the stream. Anyone who did invite me beforehand, you'll have to re-invite me because am gonna clear it. Okay, and I'll make space at the end, but yeah. Yeah, Legendary Milk, I would not have done that. I think it kind of depends how you play, though. If you're really into PvP and guild battles, you probably made the right decision. But if you enjoy PvE or difficult level PvE at all, yeah. I personally just like the flexibility as well. You know, when you have a larger monster box, you have more options, so you can do more things. I prefer to just leave things the way that they are and just have a larger monster box. All right, let's take a look at these abilities this time, Frost. So this one, Ancient Spell, used to be pretty good, but it is not a dual scaling ability. Also, it's really bad for difficult quests because it requires that you take no damage. So you don't want to have something like Ancient Spell. This is good. Fanatic Soul is good. This one is also not great. Silent Circle, because it's also not a dual scaling ability. Miserable Burst. This is a triple hit, isn't it? Yeah, this one's not good. This one's also not good. Yeah. Oh, he left. Okay, well, we can carry Viper. Ooh. Running things like attack and magic attack with no magic attack. And wait, are you running? What? Why is this person? I don't understand. Why are you not just playing a Lancer? What a baller. What a baller. The in-game music is a tiny bit loud. Alright. Is that better? I don't know if that actually changes it for you guys. You'll have to tell me. I use the buttons on the side, and I can't hear it, the stream this time. Everything. Well, I feel like most people would be able to pot basically everything if they spent the time to do each event. Because I think if you do each event, it'll give you enough. Didn't change. Alright, here, let me... there's another way that I can do it. Hang on. Oh, we already have Joker. Alright, then I'll throw this guy. Audio mixer. Oh, let me turn the app audio down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the PvP, the PvP Zerker in PvE. It's exactly what I was thinking. All right. Didn't change. Hopefully that changed it. I think I turned it down a little bit. Would you be informed about the next patch or update? I am not informed about the next patch and update, but even if I was, I couldn't say anything. Turn the game down a little bit. Is it still too loud? Is the game? If the game's still too loud, I'll turn it down some more. And we're doing clears now, so you guys are welcome to join. You guys are welcome. Anyone who hasn't cleared this, we're clearing it. Okay, I'm good. All right, cool. Yeah, anyone who wants to this clear, we're doing just randoms. So everyone's welcome to run with us. And like I said before, if you If you are somebody who has already cleared this, I do ask that you give 30 seconds for people who haven't been able to clear it to cycle in to the lobby. There should be more than enough time and space to get everyone who wants a run. Yeah, and this quest does not seem hard at all, especially when you have somebody like Onyx who just carries the shit out of you. Oh, and you also need 4 mil to even join a lobby in gear score, so keep that in mind. It is a little bit not new player friendly, which is unfortunate. I think this is a new high for us. I haven't been able to maintain 20 viewers before for more than like a minute or two. So it's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with my X account. I figured I would just post some fun stuff over there, or like some future ideas of what I might want to do. If you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like to see on the X account, you're welcome to. Also, now is the time. If you want to be friends with me, I will be accepting all the friend requests after the stream, like right as the stream ends. So there you go. That is my ID. Let's see if I can finally get another run in. Nope, still a random. What element are recommended for this test? This has multiple elements of monsters. The best element for most people is probably going to be dark, because dark beats light and time, which is the first 2 waves. But honestly, it doesn't seem too difficult, so I would make sure that you have good defense gear on. That's probably more important. Onyx is really enjoying carrying us. Hey, we got somebody new. They are running Assault Mirage. That's good. Quick Trick. I'm not a big fan of Quick Trick. And I'm also not a big fan of Diminishing Shot. I feel like Diminishing Shot does not do as much damage as Arrow of Strength. Arrow of Strength is just way more consistent. I'd swap Diminishing Shot for Quartz, Quasi, whatever. There's an archer ability it's like purple. But yeah, anyway. And Wind of Courage, that's pretty meh. Honestly, replacing this with the EE ability that Archers gets is much better, because it boosts ability power for the entire team. And accuracy, this is really good. This is a really good one. The element is also kind of lacking. You're missing fire, dark. Yeah. So missing some stuff, but the stats aren't bad. 1200, 1200, or 1.2 mil, not 1200. 1.2 and 1.2 mil splits. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's interesting. I wish that the second collab was a little bit longer, and to make them all a little bit more even. You know what I mean? I felt like this collab feels a lot longer than the last 2 collabs, because the number of days, this was by day, this was the longest of the 3 Persona collabs. But I enjoy the collabs. I mean, I enjoy the music more than anything, to be honest. I also saw you with the event quest like days ago, and you kind of using low gear sets and died mid quest. I confused what you do. Oh yeah, sometimes I just swap to random sets, and then I forget that I don't have the right set on. And then I'll auto join. I'll just like join and put it on auto and then leave and completely forget about it. So yeah, Fanatic Soul's fantastic. Arcana World's good. Undermine is fine. I don't like that it only hits once though. This one, Suicide Black, I have not used it, but it's the new ability. And same with Knight's Fall, also the new ability. So I'm kind of excited to see, honestly, if Tsunami's going to be able to do pretty good damage. The splits are gnarly. Oh my gosh, and so much dark. All right, I have faith that Tsunami's gonna carry the shit out of this. Between Onyx and Tsunami, they could probably, I bet Onyx and Tsunami could probably beat this, like the entire thing on their own, just the two of them. Alright, Tsunami's jokering. Don't worry. I'll be here. I'll be here. Did we get 200% buff? Oof, the damage is lacking. Yeah, I'll use this. I don't think we got 200% buff. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who enjoys the music. The music, I feel like this music is pretty gnarly. I wish that Unison League kind of had more music variety, or that you could choose to play music from collabs after they're gone. I feel like music is, I know a lot of people don't listen to music, but it adds so much to a game. Like Minecraft's a great example of this, where the music in Minecraft is absolutely beautiful, and it does make the game feel different. Wait, what? What the heck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is new. What the fuck is that? Are you guys seeing this? The Reaper. That's fucking badass, dude. I didn't know this quest could have a random monster. That's crazy. I ranked top 500 in the last one, but I'm not even gonna be top 1,000 for this one. Yeah, this one, I feel like a lot more people are running this one than the last one. See, this is dangerous because I don't know what this monster can even do. And there's no elemental advantage. You have to use pure stats to beat this monster, because it is a non-element. This is super fascinating. I mean, I guess I'll throw this girl. The two new spawns, should I spawn for them or save? Newer player, but I want to get into PvP content at some point in the future, or wait? That's a really hard question. How many gems do you have? Because the 11th anniversary is coming up really soon, and I just want to make sure that if you spawn, that you'll be able to get enough silver. Are you going for top 200 this part? I saw you were top 50 last part. Yeah, no, this time I'm not going for top 100. Top 200 or top 100 or whatever. It's just... This time I'm not even... Because I don't think the monster is good enough. I don't think the monster is worth it, to be honest. Like the extra... I don't need to maintain an image. Everyone knows I'm an idiot. All right. Let's beat it. Boom. I wonder if the second wave, if the Reaper monster can drop something, because nothing dropped at the top. You can see nothing dropped, but in the old days, the really, 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 really old days, you used to be able to get special drops from the mid-boss monster if it was a rare monster, and that's how you got some of the gear. You had to get a special drop from the mid-boss gear, and it doesn't always drop it. It doesn't always drop it. So now I'm like really interested and curious. All right, you guys get to see a guild battle, or maybe not. We already lost. I'm gonna drop my ID again if you want to add me. Sorry, I have not been caught up with the image, all the text so far. Definitely need new Spawn music after experiencing this collab. Yeah, the old Spawn music is really shite. I don't like the old Spawn music. Oh, okay. Ooh, that works. That works. Easy win, baby. Let's go. Actually, we still lost? Damn. Just pin the message. It's a great idea. I don't know how to do that. Never mind. I pinned it. Alright, figured it out. That was easy. Run 9 and still at top 200. Yeah, you can do the math for how many runs that it would actually take. It'd be 8,000 times the difference between you and the top 200 person. That's what I would recommend doing. And then you can multiply that by 60 AP to determine how much AP you would need in order to clear. So, yeah, that's a way to do it mathematically. And sometimes if you haven't been running long enough, it just is kind of impossible to beat top 200. At some point you kind of just had to accept, because I saw it happen last time where some people they had no ability to get top 200. It was just impossible based on their boosts and stuff like that. I don't think any of them were worth it personally. 72k points, just for that. Happy. Oh, silver respond. Okay, over 1,000 spawn already. 200 gems. I got 2 sides. Main Lancer. Okay, well, if you already spawned it, then you should finish it off. That's the way. That's my opinion. Like, if you start something, don't finish. Don't cut it off half. What the? Is that an aqua? That's like 20 something costs. Isn't it? What the heck? Man, you can see the detail in that art style is so old. My goodness. You got over 1,000 and I'm debating on trying to go for this gear. Yeah. I mean, if you spawn something, in my opinion, you should finish it. I don't think it's ever worth it to stop. My team roasting them. We lost the clash and we're roasting roasting them. And they still can't end. Bro. Are we fighting? Chillax. Ras is just fucking digging into them. Holy smokes. I think they have it. I think they have it. I think they have it. Yeah, they got it. What's so funny? You didn't see the messages Ras was saying? We lost 2 clashes and he was like, bro, they're still not gonna beat us. Just roasting the shit out of the enemies. Holy smokes. Because they won clash and then they didn't one-shot us. And it looked like they weren't going to be able to do it again. That was funny. All right. Legendary Milk says, why did Great Spirits do so much damage? That is a great question. So the way that Great Spirits, there's kind of two reasons why Great Spirits are going to do a lot of damage. Whenever you have elemental advantage, it increases your stats, all of them, not just your attack stats. It increases your defense stats too by 10% per individual point. And so if these these Spirit Crests, they're giving 40 element. So you're getting 400% to all of your stats just from those elements. So think about it like your current boost, like the current max boost that you can get is a 200% boost. Those Spirit Crests are giving 400% to everyone, which is unbelievably good. Not only that, they're also boosting damage specifically against those elements, so you can get like an extra 25% damage on top of the already insane amount of damage that you were getting before. So it really does make a big difference. Oh, and everyone's gonna die. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, guys? We are, oh my gosh, we're almost at 30 viewers concurrently. I am running the Brutal. We're doing the final bosses, and everyone is welcome to join. I do ask that if you've already cleared the quest to allow 30 seconds before you join, so that we can get some people in here who haven't been able to clear. All right. By the way, how much water defense for pulling Pandora hit, man? I'm using like 2,000 plus water defense, but still getting hit like a truck. Okay, so the first Pandora is going to be doing a lot of damage because Pandora. Let's look at Pandora's stats. I don't have Pandora, so I'm gonna have to pull her up. 45 cost, fire. Pandora hits for 1,000 damage 10 times. So the way, our understanding, there are two different ways to reduce incoming damage from unis. The first one is by having Xenos gear. So I'm gonna have to turn this off. These guys reduce all incoming damage by 25%. And so you get 50% reduction from just these. Now, it's a little bit different when you have a monster. Let's see if I can find a monster that has water defense. There's lots of them. Okay, so this one gives water defense. The way that my understanding is, and the way that I have, from my testing, I have determined that most likely, it's not guaranteed, but most likely, this defense from damage is a flat value, not a percent value. So it depends on how much stats the person that is throwing Pandora has that will do the damage. Now the second Pandora, if you throw like two Pandoras, the second Pandora is just gonna obliterate you because you're no longer getting the 50% reduction in damage from, not this monster, Queen. Because Pandora applies Nebulous Eclipse. A Nebulous Eclipse turns on for constant effects. Constant effects are what would protect you normally. Oh, not this one. Because this is a constant effect. Right there, it says constant. So it immediately turns off your Xenos gear, which makes you susceptible, much more susceptible to taking damage afterwards. But there's no guarantee that you'll be able to survive a Pandora. Pandora is insane, and it's still insane. It will be insane for a long time. It's just a broken ass character. All right, let's see. Unless you really committed, got T50 in 4 days, even though never touched it in 10 days on a collab before. Yeah, a lot of people are like that, where you really have to commit if you want to be top 50. Welcome in, guys. We're doing brutal runs, so you guys are welcome to join. Let's see what else is going on. Silver said I was planning. I was going to plan to wait for the possible video from you, but I've seen people say Ravaging is OP on User Discord, so I went a little bit on it. Yeah, that's good. I think Ravaging is really good. I agree. Ravaging is one of the most powerful PvP procs in the entire game right now. So that's good. And I would recommend, if you already kind of went in on it, you should just finish it. I just watched an AFK team go to the crystal against us. They died on reflex twice. I can't do enough as a ninja. Going into crystal and dying to reflect. That's classic. That's man, that's funny. Wait, as an archer, I half HP'd a level 60 crystal and just one attack. Corrupted Embrace does so much. Yes, yeah. There's a lot of, like, as far as powerful classes, archers are some of the most powerful classes in the entire game. But you have to have really good attack stats and good procs. Hello, VNM. Thank you for the explanation. Chuigorong Doja. Ooh, Magical Girl. Let's see. Spellbook used to be one of the best abilities. You're kind of missing the new abilities, though. The new dual scaling abilities. This one's not bad. Seraphic and Lunatic. Yeah, I mean, this is a fine setup. I'm so glad that they had voice acting for this collab. Got all the monsters. I'm a big fan of the IP. Yeah, a lot of people really like Persona, the Persona series. I have not played or watched any of the animes for the Persona, but I do think that I do know how popular they are. Wait, so I can get two-shot. So I can two-shot a level 60 crystal as Archer. Why am I so broken? Yeah, with good... Why do you think that it's impossible to prevent people from one-shotting in guild battles? Like, the crystals are so squish, man. They're super squish. Yeah, archers are broken if you are a Mega Whale, for sure. So that why is Corrupted Embrace kind of good though? I like being embraced. Legendary milk. Oh shoot, Ancient died. That's unfortunate. I think you guys are freaking out a little bit. I think oh, never mind. Diamond Does is about to kill us. Okay, all right. The three of us, we can finish it. We got this. Easy clap. Easy clap. I feel bad. We'll have to do a rerun with Magical Girl if they're in. I don't even know if they're in the stream, but you guys are welcome to join. Alright, we have some people swapping dads. That's, I won't butt heads with you guys. Do you want to swap dads? Oh, shit. I saw the Diamond Dust coming and I was like, yeah, that's probably happening. Question here, I have 8 collab, 2 hats, 2 armors, 2 clothing. Should I try to equip them and all with Mastery Bloom? Should I try to equip them all with Mastery and Bloom as filler if I have enough cost to do it after I have my weapon set? Knight, probably not after this event. Hey, Craig. You want to make sure that you can max stack your gear, so you probably don't want to do that after this collab, but during the collab is fine. Yes, I'm gonna stream Sunday, tomorrow night, because there's an official Unison League A-Team stream that's gonna take place. Oh, we have some new people. Daggerful looks pretty good. Nice dark defense. And we have Arc Cheese. Blooming Blackout's pretty good. Indomitable Winter's fantastic. The attack and defense good, but the total fire and dark is lacking quite a bit. But yeah, everything else looks good. All right, let's do it. Am I gonna make streaming on Saturdays a thing? Maybe. It really depends on how busy I am. There are gonna be times when I like, especially with finals coming up in like a month and a half. Like there will probably be times when I won't even be able to respond to videos or like comments or anything. Like it's gonna be way too busy. So I'll do my best to continue to make stuff. And Saturdays are pretty good for me. I haven't decided if I want to make Saturdays like a specific time thing though. Did we not have Crest before? We lost Crest. somebody swapped the Dark Crest for something else in the last one. That's what happened. That's why we got our damage fell off. It's crazy though. I think Ravaging. Yeah, they brought Ravaging back as like a water proc, which is super interesting. Yeah, because Triumph is good too. Ooh, our damage is lacking on this one. That's fine though. I'm gonna drop this monster. I think that'll be fine. Seeing the moves the mages are bringing makes me a bit sad, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you're playing a mage, please bring good abilities. Like mage is already such a bad class. I completely agree. Ult Tsunami. Japanese UFC players complaining about Ravaging coming back before Triumph. Yeah, I'm sure that it's not just Japanese UFC players. I'm sure a lot of players are complaining about it. Love spawning, Ravaging, and funding A-Team. Yeah, that's the way the A-Team usually likes to do their spawns, which is why I tell people to usually save, because when the good stuff is coming out, then more good stuff comes out. The way that A-Team likes to do things is they will release all the good stuff at the exact same time, because they want people to spend money. So if you're already depleted in gems, then you'll spend money after you've been depleted, because they release something good and then they'll release. Ooh, is it the same one? Okay, another fight against the Reaper. That's so fascinating. All right. Silver Rust, a question: are those in the top 200 buying AP? I just can't keep up with 8-time Prestige. Yes, not only are they buying AP, but they're probably also friend jumping. So they'll probably have like they'll have an account that is like a new player account, and they're spending gems on this new player account and just starting the quest and then completing half of the like right after the first wave gets cleared. Then they're joining on their second account so that it costs a little bit less AP. I really wish that A-Team would remove that, but it's still something that exists in the game. It's just annoying. Man, this monster doesn't want to go down easy. I'ma slap the shit out of it though. Concentration. Interesting. I guess I'll throw... Okay, that's good. Sorry, it's kind of hard to read because this is actually difficult this time, so I don't want to lose. Okay. He's balancing. Get rid of that. Oh man. Don't die. Don't die. Probably just best to make sure everyone's good. Alright. Let's see. Silver Russ was the last person I spoke to. Ryan, this cheese guy is dressed so dapper. Cheese guy. Oh yeah. Yeah. I liked Cheese's outfit as well. I said I was only asking because after collab it will turn into interception, so I wanted to know your opinion. Intercepting is probably the second best. Oh shit. It's probably the second best defense proc in the entire game, but defense procs alone aren't going to save you, which is kind of sad, but it's just the truth. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to beat this. I think we'll be fine once we pass this stage, but the Reaper is a fucking beast. Alright, I'm going to use... Aren't the last Ravaging is pulverizing version? I'm not sure I understand the question. Yeah, no one uses mages. They are... It's not... They are the worst class in the game, like among the main DPS classes right now, which is kind of sad, but they're still usable. They're absolutely still usable. It's not like the end of the world. You better not grief the crest this time. Hey man, I didn't grief the crest last time. Yeah, I mean, look how much damage we can do with our advantages. That's so much better. All right. The New Year's weapons abilities only managed to get the sword and staff. Yeah, they'll probably bring back, or they'll release new weapons with those types of uni abilities. They usually do that every once in a while. It'll be a while though before they do that. Whereas guys, I'll get water triumph. 46 costs. Yeah, 46 costs. I would not be surprised if it dropped either on the 11th anniversary or right after. My guess is probably after. It'll probably drop sometime in the summer. Oh no. Oh no. I should have used... I don't know why I used this monster. I should have used Joker. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. You can no longer get the Octopets. The only way that you can get the Octopets is by trading or by breeding with somebody who has the Octopets. That is the only way to get them right now. And you can breed with somebody who has... You can breed a Limipedia, or like a, not a Limipedia, a regular Limamin with one to get it. Who want to be my friend? Lots of people. Alright, we're skipping Hope Material Master. This is drop, at least. Yeah, it looks like the Reaper didn't drop anything for me either. It seems I have failed the preparation. Yeah, the off chance of the Reaper. Yeah, the Reaper is unusual. Oh shit, we're about to die. Well, hopefully they can clear, because I think I balanced it off. So good luck, Craig. Yeah, you're definitely not. It's like the Reaper is difficult, man. I don't know what I'm doing there. The Reaper's a beast. fighting the Reaper is definitely hard. I will accept all you guys' friend requests. Feel free to add me after this. Ooh, we got somebody new. Okay, the only suggestion is to remove Clamorous Howl and replace it with the other one. There's another one that you can replace it with. That's good. Comfy Ink. Yeah, looks good. Stats are really nice. Could boost Dark and Fire a little bit, but yeah, they look good. We'll keep running. So if you didn't get, don't feel bad. If you didn't get in and you still want a carry, I'll help you get a carry. No worries there. We should have time for everyone. All right. Let's see what else is good. Mage is definitely not the worst class in the games around the A to B tier and most content. Yeah, I agree that archers, there are worse classes than mages, but among the main DPS classes, mage is the worst. That's what I meant. Like, if I see an archer or a cleric, I don't expect the cleric to do any damage, right? Because it's not like a main DPS class. Same thing with Rook. Like, I don't expect Rooks to do a ton of damage because most people can't build Rook properly, so it's like, even though Rooks can be incredible damage dealers, I just don't expect it. So, yeah, that's what I meant. Hey, nobody died from Diamond Dust. Let's go. Archer is definitely an S tier class. I disagree. I think Archer is not an S tier class, but I think that having access to bows, guns, and dual blades gives you the S tier flexibility. That's why I like archers, because when you're running a combination of bows, guns, and dual blades, you can play basically every class in the game well, which I think is awesome. Holy smokes, we're plowing this. What I meant, they introduced the revenue properly a month ago. Revenue today, darn. I have Octopets. Somebody wants to do it. Okay, what happens with mages? Wasn't it the best in the past? Yes, Silver Rust. Mages used to be the best in the class. It used to be mages and soldiers were the most loved. But A-Team has decided they have new favorites, and mages have kind of fallen off, which is unfortunate. Who likes I'm glad that we were able to get some more people cleared. We got Ku cleared, Arc and Comfy cleared. I'm gonna run again. So if you still need some runs, feel free to join. Feel free to join, guys. Second collab. Tung Tung Seher is the second coming of the Lord and Savior, the next Unison League collab. What is Sung Sung Seher? Tung Tung. What the heck is this? What the heck? What would you say are the top 3 PvE classes? Top 3 PvE classes right now, Morpher, definitely Lancer, and Soldier. I would rank them for number 1 in terms of damage. Number 1 damage dealers are probably going to be soldiers, followed by morphers. But morphers are kind of just a requirement because morphers give tension with Shining Aura, and that's like required. So yeah. But I think archers kind of got the short end of the stick. I think they're still really good, but their Unison League abilities, like these Unison abilities that the archers got, I felt like was not nearly as powerful as soldiers. Soldiers' ability is like unreal how powerful it is. So it's just kind of hard to compare soldier to any other class when it comes to pure DPS. But if we're talking about like actually usability and top tier, like in every aspect, I think Lancer's probably one of the most powerful classes in the game. It's just so good. Oh shit, fuck me in the ass. I wasn't thinking. my bad. Bad crest. Bad crest. It's fine. It's fine. No one sees it. No, just everyone ignore the fact that I used the wrong crest, and we'll be good. Yep. That's my bad. All right. Yeah, we smoked the last boss. I was obviously sarcastic about Archer being good. I disagree. I think archers are incredibly good. Just overall, I think archers are probably, like, when you're playing Archer, you're talking about playing with guns, bows, and dual blades, and that combination gives you access to the strongest classes in the entire game. So I you know, like when I say archers are good, that's not sarcastic. I think they are very powerful. Oh my gosh, Daggerful died again. No. Oh no. Alright, we're about to be joining you in the afterlife. Holy smokes, can we kill this? Alright, perfect. Man, that feels bad. No. Don't worry, Daggerful. We'll get you a clear. We'll get you a clear. It's gonna happen. Probably need 200% buff. Sleepy, check chat in game. Cheese is asking questions. Oh well, I can only look at so many things at once. As Rookman, we will try to keep you alive. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? What just killed me? What the heck just killed? Alright, well, I'm joining you, Daggerful. Holy smokes. It's not just you. It's not just you. I also get smoked, apparently. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. That's crazy. Hopefully during anniversary, the gear selection spawn is 44 plus. Swallow and Dragon Slayers are a tiny bit outdated. Yeah, I agree. I think that the 11th anniversary. I think the 11th anniversary for Global was actually pretty good last year. So I'm expecting pretty good things. I'm expecting at least 1 or 2 game-breaking monsters, and I'm expecting, you know, probably some Spirit Crests. It's probably my guess. Maybe a new proc. That would be cool. I'm back. Just got out of work. Yeah, if you guys, we're still doing carries. I'm so proud. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've never been able to maintain roughly 25 viewers for such a prolonged period of time. So that just shows the channel's growing. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I feel so blessed to have such an awesome community. Horchata. I like it. I mean, the magic attack and magic defense is pretty low, but the stats are good, right? You have 28 element and 35. That's good. And Ku and Onik coming back for the carry. This time, we will get Daggerful the carry. And Horchata, I have faith that we can clear as well. Alright, Daggerful, we got this. The rare spawn needs to be updated. Oh, you're just talking about like the general spawn? In my opinion, they should just remove the general spawn. Because it's such a bad. In my opinion, it's unhealthy for the game because you could have new players mistakenly spawn the beginner spawn, not knowing that it's complete garbage. And I think that's really, really dangerous. I think wasting gems in this game is something that new players and it's just dangerous. Like I've talked to players before who have consistently spent gems to get, like after the quest, to get +3, like to get all of the chests, the 3 gems to get all the quests for regular quests, like not even trying to rank or anything, just in regular times. And I think it's just dangerous, man, to have so many options to spend gems. It's bad for new players, which means it's bad for player retention too. That's my biggest gripe for it. How much prestige does this get? That's a great question. I am getting like 880 per run. I need this win so badly, at least for my pride. We'll get it to you. Is Global Anniversary the one we're getting soon? Yes, it is. I thought the November one was really nice. Yeah, the November one is the Japanese Unison League one. You are the Unison League king, and soon everyone will play Unison League. Yeah, I mean, I just, the reason why I want people to play Unison League is because it's a game that I've loved for so long, and I want other people to have as much fun as I have playing this game. I have so much fun playing Unison League, and I've had so much fun playing this game for so many years. I just want other people to have a good experience, and I know that Unison League is unique. There is no other game on the market that is like Unison League. I've played random gacha games and like plenty of other games for like half a decade trying to find any game similar to Unison League, and I've never been able to find anything close. Also, Sleepy, I'm stuck at level before getting the OP movesets, so yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I will probably make, when I get there with Wagyu, I'll explain how to clear them. I'll be honest, I think that they're probably difficult, because I remember when they first came out, thinking that I'd be able to clear them without an elemental set, and I was like, ooh, these are actually kind of hard without an elemental set. So, yeah. You should spend gems on quests. Ooh, yeah. You should never spend any gems on anything other than spawning. That's it. Never spend any gems on anything other than spawning. Never. If you die on a boss stage, never, ever, ever revive. Never do it, because that gem that you use to revive could be used to refresh your AP to allow you to run a bunch of times. Ooh, we have new players. We got Player. We got Insanity. Tsunami and Onik are both new, but this is good. This is good. We got new players. Why is everyone running Clamorous Howl? Do people not know that the other one increases the amount of damage that you deal to monsters? I don't understand the reasoning for why you'd run Clamorous. That's like a PvP ability. Yeah, I understand that, but I feel like some of the video point spawns can be updated. Yeah, I agree that the video point spawns, some of the other spawns could absolutely be updated. One of the things that I think Unison League needs to address is the fact that there are times in which there are no good spawns. And if you start playing this game when there's no good spawns, you might have to wait like a month, maybe even 2 months for there to be a good enough spawn to even spend money on. And you can't really expect new players to be waiting around for 2 months for a good spawn. Like, I don't blame players for leaving if there's nothing to play, like nothing to spawn on. Like, half of the fun of gacha games is to spend money and I guess you don't have to spend money, but like spawning, like the spawning aspect is what's fun about it. So if you can't do that, then yeah, it's just do you know at what point does elemental scaling diminish? I have heard people say that elemental scaling diminishes. I have never seen that actually be the case. I have never seen elemental scaling diminish. But I don't have the type of sets that people claim that they can see the difference in diminishment of elemental stuff, so I don't know. But I don't think that there's any scaling. Think about it like this. 18 usually doesn't overcode things, they just undercode things. In fact, they'll use really old code, sometimes it's broken. So you really think that they're going out of their way to scale down player stats? I just don't see it. I don't see that being the case, so my guess is that it's not happening. To be honest though, spawns are just so expensive and you could just be unlucky or do bad spawns and that'll be bigger waste. Yeah, I agree that some of the spawns over time have gotten more expensive, but some of the spawns are not too expensive. Sometimes you can still get a good monster for like 150 gems. That's pretty good. Like I remember Durg, I don't think Durg was very expensive. I think he was like 150 gems. So it does happen every once in a while where you get a good monster for pretty cheap. To be honest, I'd like to join, but I'm driving. Well, you can join and just auto. Alright, that's bad advice. Don't join. Pay attention to the road. Your safety is way more important than a video game. Just keep in mind that was a joke. At no point was that serious. Oh, okay, well, it's fine. Just let me know if you want to drop out. I don't know who's in it. Oh, if you want you to drop. Yeah, the only thing that I'd ask is that, Tsunami, is that if you... Oh, people are actually talking. My bad. You're all good. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, the only thing that I would ask Tsunami, or anyone else who has cleared, is to please wait a minute, 1 minute before you join. Just so that you allow time for players who haven't been able to clear it to join. Coup is great. I'm just lazy. Have you played 7D Grand Cross? 7D Grand Cross. I don't think I have. What is that? Oh, the Seven Deadly Sins. I never like to play these types of games. First of all, I watched all of the Seven Deadly Sins anime. I was just disappointed. I felt like the main character was weak. Like I'm the type of person who puts myself in the place of the main character. And so when the main character is just not my type of main character, that I just struggle to watch it. Like I struggle to watch, I wasn't even able to finish Attack on Titan because Eren was such a bitch. He's such a fucking bitch, man. And I just couldn't relate to such a bitch. It just is painful watching him. So I didn't like the Seven Deadly Sins that much. I mainly watched the Seven Deadly Sins because of other characters, because I didn't like Elizabeth or Meliodas. I have not played the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross game, but I watched it for like Escanor and for Estarossa, and Bond. Dude, Bond's one of my favorite characters of all time. I have not played the Seven Deadly Sins game. But I also don't like playing this type of game because usually these types of games will go under faster than non-sponsored games. Like for example, there's been a bunch of these games based on animes and mangas and stuff, and I feel like those always go end of service before every other type of game. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why I don't change my HAL for the other one. Oh, you're just lazy. Okay. I use Clamor just for the 25 costs. Yeah, but you do way more damage with the other one. I have trouble building a lot of elemental damage with Rook. Rook is the absolute hardest to build elemental damage with because you have to run. So here, hang on. Since someone's joining, I'll just show you. Let's get some good music. Okay, so when you are building a Rook, each of these weapons used to give you basically the same amount. Now they give you a little bit different. But like if we go back in time a little bit, each of these gives you a certain amount of element. As you can see, this one gives you 3 element. Now, this one costs 40 costs to actually equip. But these down here also cost way less to equip, right? But if you check them, they also give you 3. They give you the exact same amount of element. So what you want to do as a Rook in order to build element is to run 10 armors, 10 helms, 10 monsters, and then like 3 good procs that'll actually be your damaging procs. And then you want to have a bunch of really cheap shit, really cheap weapons in order to stack as much element as you can. And you want to make sure that you can't proc it. For example, like this is a Heart of Healing proc, which means that its only activation is when you're using abilities like Recover, Cure Area, Heal, stuff like this, right? Dignity. So this will never proc when you're attacking, but some of these will proc when you're attacking. Like this one will perform a crit if you attack. So what you want to do is you want to stack as much as you can, and you want to make sure that the procs can't actually proc. That's how you get as much element as possible with Rook. But just in general, players really struggle. Players really struggle with Lancers, which to be fair is it's like expected, right? Because Rook, you need to get high defense and high magic defense, but you also need high element, and there's too much and there's not enough cost. So yeah, Rooks definitely get the short end of the stick. You can run actually an attack defense Rook or a magic attack magic defense Rook. I personally don't like them as much, but I think that they are viable. And I think most people who transition into Rook are going to be running an attack defense or a magic attack, magic defense Rook. One of the two. I got Durg for the dual attack. Yeah, 200 gems. 200 gems for Durg, I think, is a steal. Durg is so good. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I agree, Huchizi. When you're talking about like 7 Deadly Sins and like bad main characters, I agree. I don't like Midoriya. I think Midoriya is a bitch. Man, the only reason that I loved My Hero Academia and I finished it is because of All Might. Dude, All Might gives me the fucking chills. He is so badass. Among all of the badass characters in all anime, Escanor and All Might are probably the most badass characters in all of anime. And man, is it worth watching My Hero Academia for just All Might. So fucking good. Let's see. Did you watch TADC episode? What is TADC? TADC. No, I have not watched TADC. Man, this is making me sad. Miserable Disaster. Silent Circle. Oh man, I mean this one's not bad. Weekend's also not bad, but there's a better one that came out. This is a miserable disaster of a set. Ooh, Onic. Holy shit, dude, that defense is like so gnarly, man. And we got Cleo. Hopefully Cleo's got a good set. The Suicide Black, that's good. And the Time Spellbook, that's also good. He's at least using all dual blade, dual scaling abilities. So we got one good mage, and we got one okay mage. But let's see. Yeah, I agree. Some main characters are just so forced, and it's just, man, it's just bad. You should probably uni. Or you can wait for me. Yeah, baby. I just made it and did I miss anything? Yes, we are currently running this guy, the difficult quest. You're more than welcome to join. And I'm just running with randos and people who are helping me clear. Like Onyx been so badass. He's been helping a lot. But yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling. So you didn't miss that much, Jonathan. But I'm glad that you're here. I love this collab, but 3 festival spawns followed by a treasure spawn and diabolical 7 days banner per banner, by the way. Yeah, I agree that the spawns in this one were rough. They were really rough. Because, there's no guarantee that you'll get what you want. But at the same time, I get where they're coming from. Persona is an extremely popular IP. And I don't know exactly what goes on between the talks when it comes to a company and a team. When a company says, okay, we want to run a collab with you, there may be monetary goals. So it may have been something that Persona insisted that they reach a certain amount of money. And A-Team might not have had a choice. If they wanted to run the collab, they would have had to have done this. So, there's always internal political conflicts between companies. So it might not be something that you can blame A-Team for, but I agree. Man. It does feel bad that there were no good spawns for it. I'm not doubting that at all. Oh, shit. Fucking jump. Wait, who did we lose? Oh, we lost Ku. Oh, no. It's fine. I wonder what other animes you have watched. I've watched a lot of animes, but I don't. I just watch like animes when I feel like watching them, not necessarily because they're new. In fact, I intentionally don't watch animes that are new. But I can tell you some of my favorite animes of all time. Overlord is probably my second favorite anime of all time. My number one anime of all time is I'd probably have to say it's Mushoku Tensei, just because of how raw and emotional it is. Man, I watched Mushoku Tensei and I felt like I had aged 10 years and I felt traumatized, and at the same time I wanted more. I felt like a fucking addict. Like, there are some animes that are so good at world building. I also like, there are some fun animes that I like too. Like I enjoy oh shoot, what's the name of her name's the only person, Aqua anime girl. It's Darkness is the only other one that I could remember. Konosuba, yeah, Konosuba. Dude, I love Konosuba too. That one was a fun one to watch. Just because the characters in Konosuba are written so fucking well. Like, you understand that every single character in that anime is not a two-dimensional character. They're three-dimensional characters. They have good days and bad days like every human. And the way that they interact with each other is, like, so unique. It's so good. There are just some animes that you watch them and you're like, oh, fuck. I feel like there are some animes that you watch and it's just like, wow, you can't really dislike this anime. Aside from Eren Midoriya, what other anime protagonists do you dislike character-wise? See, most of the time if I dislike a character, I just stop watching the anime. That's the way I am. Like, I'm the type of person that if I start something and it turns to shit, I'd rather stop it in order to preserve the memory that I have that's good. For example, like, I used to be a massive Star Wars fan, and the newest Star Wars movies came out, like 9, 10, 11, and they were so shit that I just had to stop watching Star Wars because I was like, these are so ass that if I continue to watch this, not only do I feel like I may grow a brain tumor, but I feel like the memories that I have of enjoying Star Wars and loving Star Wars for what it was are going to disappear. And so when, like, I loved Lord of the Rings, and so when the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power came out, and I saw that the main character was not at all a good main character, and I saw the story going to shit, I didn't even watch a single episode. I'm like, I'm gonna wait until this finishes, and then I'm gonna watch reviews, and if it's good, I'll watch it. If it's not good, I'm not gonna watch it. And that was the greatest thing one of the greatest decisions that I've ever made, because, man, I watched some reviews for that, and I was like, this is so horrible that my perception of one of the greatest stories of all time, The Lord of the Rings, is going to be absolutely fucked if I watch this. So if I stop watching something, it's because I want to preserve not just my time, but I want to preserve the memories that I have that are good memories. And yeah, so there are a lot of animes that I've started and have been so awful that I've just quit. But the reason why I talked about, like, Midoriya and Eren is because Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia are super popular. They're super, super popular. I think another anime that I didn't really dislike the main character, but I remember Bleach just became boring because the same arc happened like 10 times in a row, where the guy is too weak, and then, you know, he gets more powerful, and then I guess he's too weak, he loses a fight, then he becomes powerful by grinding and becoming, like, training and whatever, and then he goes back and he wins. And that exact same story arc happened like 10 times in a row. That exact same story arc happened like 10 times in a row in Bleach. And I remember thinking, like, why am I watching this anime anymore? Because the characters aren't so endearing that I just want to watch them because I'm having a good time. And, you know, the story is repetitive. Like, I know what's going to happen in 100 episodes or 200 episodes. He's going to get beaten by somebody who's more powerful than him. He's going to somehow survive this encounter, which is extremely rare in combat. And then he's going to go on to become more powerful, and then he's going to refight the same exact person, and then he's going to beat the shit out of him. And it's like, I knew exactly what was going to happen, so like, why am I watching this anime? So, yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I'd say most animes, if I finish an anime, that is what's unique. If I finish an anime, I think it's a good anime. Because I want more. Persona might have cost a lot for 18. There's a reason why there's a curse. Yeah. Well, Persona's super popular. I haven't watched any of the stuff, so I don't know why it's super popular, but it is. It is. And I respect that. If I was the writer of Persona or another really, really popular anime and everyone wanted collaboration with me, I also would probably be a stingy motherfucker. You know, if I'm a billionaire, why can't I be a 10 billionaire? You know what I mean? Or 100 billionaire. Is more money ever enough? I don't know. But I mean, that's how corporations think. So it's kind of hard to argue with it. Even if I don't agree with it, it's just hard to argue with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I dislike most... There's two reasons that I dislike most animes. The first is because it falls under this, like, weird sex trap with a bunch of, like, kind of sexual things where the anime character will, like, fall over and then his face is in the main heroine's boobs. And then he's like, oh no, and he turns red. And then he slips and falls and now his face is in her panties. And it's like, all right, but what does that really add to the story? So there's that. But if it's like a romance anime, or if like that was part of the plot, like an actual piece of the plot, then I'm completely fine with it. I just don't like that it's like a weird dick tease. I don't like it. It's like, if you're gonna have hardcore stuff like that, then have hardcore stuff like that. If you're not gonna have hardcore stuff, then don't have hardcore stuff. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like Mushoku Tensei so much, because like when Mushoku Tensei is raw and like honest, it is super raw and honest. Like, it's to the point where you feel like the main character, and everything that happens is like, holy shit, because you never know when something's about to go awry or when something's gonna go really, really well. And everything that happens for a reason. So like, if somebody falls and is like face in a pair of panties, then it's like, oh shit, maybe they can actually have children and make a family. Like, it's not like a tiny thing where it's like, oh man, that was fun. So yeah, that's probably the main reason that I dislike anime. The second reason that I dislike a lot of animes is the same reason I dislike a lot of other media. Bad stories. I mean, there are just a lot of bad stories. You just can't deny it. Making a good story is hard. And I admire people who can make good stories, but most stories are just shit stories. So, have I watched Grand Blue? I don't even know what Grand Blue is. Grand Blue. I have not watched Grand Blue. Never heard of it. Money. Alright. Oh, I didn't triple proc. Please do a lot of damage. Okay. Gotta beat the shit out of this fast. Hey, let's go. Where do you like to watch anime on? That's a great question. I watch anime on a free anime website, like a bad person. I don't get to be a pirate anymore, really, that often. So when I get the opportunity to be a pirate, I always take that opportunity. Here, I can pull it up and give you an exact. I watch on AnnieKai.to. That's where I watch. Chill with all this. People are looking at me. Yeah, I don't just dislike most animes. I dislike most media because I don't like them. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to write good stories. That's why when somebody makes a good story, like The Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or Star Wars, everyone is like, holy shit, because it's hard. It's really, really hard to make good stories. And so when people can do it, it's unbelievable. And I think that most media is just bad. Like, most stories just suck ass. Like, when you really get down to it, most movies suck. Most of the media that you consume is like subpar media. You're not consuming top tier media all the time. And to be fair, if you were consuming top tier media all the time, it would probably make the top tier media less top tier. Like, just by the fact that you're doing top tier media, because like you would get used to it. If everything, for example, if everything in your life was always good, then good is no longer good. Good is just okay. And, now great, what used to be great is now just good. So you can't have good things without bad things. And I think that it's important to have bad anime. And I think it's important to have bad media, because then it makes you appreciate when you do have really good anime and really good media. It's like, damn, this is what I've been missing out on. Alright, let's not die right before the boss is dead. Okay, perfect. So if I like you, you are special. Yeah. Grand Blue, not the Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue, not the Grand Blue Fantasy. Okay, how do you... Not... Grand Blue Anime. I just type in Grand Blue Anime. What is this about? Yeah, because there was Grand Blue and then there was a Grand Blue Fantasy. I've never seen Grand Blue Fantasy either, but Grand Blue... I think another reason why I don't like anime is because it's not like Western media. Like, for example, Western media, if something comes out, then it usually gets finished. Right? Like your Lord of the Rings, you only have to wait 9 years for your Lord of the Rings to be done. But I've been waiting for fucking 10 years, or more than 10 years, for something like Attack on Titan to be finished. Like, how many years do I have to wait for something to finish? So once I start liking an anime, it's a big pain in the ass to be like, well, yeah, I don't know. That's another big reason. That some animes I was just like, yeah. Because if I become really invested in an anime, then, man, I want more of it. And then a lot of animes just never finish, which is really sad. All right, let's see. Does anyone still need to run? To be fair, if in the West, most shows nowadays get canceled if they're super successful. Oh, even if they're super successful? See, that's an interesting perspective, Miglud. I actually don't watch TV. I watch things on Netflix or, some other streaming platform. So usually those are done. And movies are like one and done. Like, the storyline is complete. For example, a story like Toy Story is an encompass story. Like, you don't need more than just the first one to appreciate something like Toy Story. So Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4 and 5, or however many there are now, they're like completely irrelevant to the fact that the story is complete. But a lot of animes go out and try to do something massive, like, we're gonna defeat. Here's a great example. In Konosuba, I love Konosuba, but the whole main story is that he's supposed to be going out and defeating the Demon Lord or something like that. Like, he's chosen and he's supposed to do that, right? And I understand that, you know, he gets a little bit closer here and there, and he does defeat some of the generals and stuff like that, and Megumin is really powerful, and so is Aqua. But at the same time, it feels like you could write that story forever and it would never be finished, because it's not really about the story of the person defeating the Demon Lord. It's more about the journey that Konosuba, like, Konosuba's story is, like, journey is the story. It's not the end game. And I feel like a lot of animes are like that, where they set out to do that, and then they don't ever think about finishing because they're making money. So I just wish that they would accept that sometimes, in order for you to fully appreciate a story, it has to finish. A story that doesn't finish is an incomplete story, and it doesn't feel as satisfying as a complete story. Even if it's a long story, I'm okay with long stories as long as it finishes. That's kind of my opinion on it. Ooh! Damn, the triple proc Forbidden Temptation slapped the shit out of it. Let's go! That was like 25%. Dude, I was supposed to go to a party, but my girl's stuck at work. We're both stuck at work? Damn. How do I talk to girls? My suggestion for how to talk to girls, and this is like my honest suggestion, if you want to talk to girls, don't ever think, I want to date this girl. That's it. And I guarantee you'll get more girlfriends, or you'll be able to talk to people, and like, you'll be able to flirt with girls and have more fun if you just go into it not expecting anything, not wanting anything. Like my current wife, I literally told her before we met or got married or started dating or anything like that, I literally told her, I don't want a long-term relationship. We're not going to be dating, so don't even think about it. I told her that straight up. I was like, we're not going to be dating, so don't even think about it. We're just going to be friends. And we're married. So, you know, but that's happened to me a lot. Like, if you friend zone a girl, I guarantee that they'll be way more interested in you. And that's the type of girl that you would want. You don't want to be obsessed with a girl, because I feel like nowadays I can't speak because I haven't dated in a long time, but I've heard horror stories where people get taken advantage of monetarily, and you don't want to be in a situation where you're getting taken advantage of. Can we get the how you met? Yeah, we were pen pals, and she came to America because she had never been out of the country before. That's how we met. I mean, I could give you a more detailed story, but it would take a while. Most shows nowadays don't have multiple seasons greenlit anyway, and don't pace the story. They set up a story for a season. It was never guaranteed. That's an interesting perspective. Yeah, that's probably true. That is kind of sad, though, to think about. Because if you get invested in a story and it doesn't finish, man, that just takes forever. That's just a pain in the ass. Ooh, you got somebody new. The elemental stats are way low, but man, the attack and defense is high. And he's got good abilities. He's got Indomitable Winter, Blooming Blackout. The Glistening Edge is awful, but it helps you uni faster in the beginning, so it's like fine. Crystal Blade and Iron Fortress is fine. I was kind of waiting for more. Oh. All right. I mean, I could tell you the whole story. Cleo, did we get Cleo a clear? That's awesome. Cleo wants to run again. I love it. Yeah. Okay. I can tell the whole story. So we were pen pals. For probably like 2 or 3 months. And she said that she wanted to come to America. She had never done it. We started like flirting. She came to America and we hit it off. And then we hung out in America, visiting some cities and hanging out. And then she went back to Korea and I went back to my house. And we didn't see each other for like... Ooh, this is not good. There's no lance flash, but this is fine. You know, like, oh, okay, yeah. And we hit it off, and then she went back home. I went back home. We didn't see each other for like 2 or 3 months, and we both really missed each other. Ooh, a ninja. And they don't have the new red cutter move. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, so we missed each other quite a bit. And so we were thinking, and I was broke as fuck. Keep in mind, I was like 19 or 18 at the time. Like I was very young. And so of course I had no money, and so that made it a lot harder because, completely different countries. So we decided to go to Vietnam, and we met in Vietnam, and we hung out there for about a week. That was a lot of fun. And then she's from Korea, and that was a lot of fun. And we wanted to keep hanging out, but we didn't have time or money. So, of course, she went back to Korea, and I went back to the U.S. And we didn't see each other again for quite a while. It was probably another, 2 or 3 months. And, oh no, the CPU died! Well, to be fair, he was a CPU. And also playing a ninja. So that's not too surprising. Ninjas are super squish. Anyway, I was getting distracted. Her family had never been outside of the U.S. before. Oh, we're all about to die. Ooh. We probably want to call it. I don't know if I can carry you, Cat. Oh, we're going? Alright, fuck it. If we're going, we're going. So her family basically hadn't been out of the country before. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I can show you around the U.S. And they didn't want to go to the U.S. because of guns. Because guns are scary. And people think that America is like the Wild West. So we went to Australia. And I don't speak Australian. I also don't drive on the wrong side of the road. And they wanted me to be the chauffeur, and so that was interesting. And so I got to meet her family, kind of unintentionally, but intentionally. Like, she wanted me to meet her family, but they didn't really know that we were dating, so it was like a weird situation. And then instead of going back to America like a normal person, I decided I wanted to hop on a plane and fly and live with them in Korea. And I don't know how her parents agreed to this, But I left everything that I had in my friend's house, and I didn't have my computer. I had basically nothing except for the clothes that I had brought on the trip to Australia. And like in my head, I was like, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And so I don't want to be separated from her again. So I was like, well, if I could just come to Korea and live with you, that'd be great. And I still don't know how the fuck that happened. But her parents agreed, which is insane. And so, yeah, and then I lived in Korea for like 14 months, and I taught English to like kindergartners. And I tried to learn as much Korean as I could. I don't know if it was successful, but I tried. Yeah, and then we came back to the U.S. and I'm finishing college, and yeah, but that's like how we met, and we got married shortly after. One of the main reasons we got married, I mean, I knew I wanted to marry her, but one of the main reasons we got married was because I couldn't get a visa because I didn't have a bachelor's degree and I didn't have any job prospects in Korea. So there's no way for me to get a long-term visa without something like a marriage thing. But I wanted to marry her anyway, so I was like, oh shit, well, if we want to stay together anyway, I want to marry you, so this works out. I felt like I kind of schmoozed into the right area at the right time with the right situation by accident. I basically just stumbled into everything good that's ever happened to me. So yeah. Sorry, I haven't not read any of the messages since. To be honest, I just want to express myself more with a girl. I don't really care about dating her. Okay. Well, the best way, in my opinion, the best way to talk with girls, you should watch The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Here, I'll respond to this reply. Okay, here. Just watch clips of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. He is like a masterclass of how to talk to women like they're normal people, and how to also like flirt with them in a non-flirty way, like, and not be creepy about it. Like, it's just treating them like human beings is like 99% of that. Because everyone who has had sisters or like talked with lots of girls has seen girls as DMs. Bro, if you don't send a picture of your penis in the first week, you're already better than 95% of guys. Like, you don't know how bad girls have it, like, in some of their DMs. So just treating them like a normal human being is like the baseline. And then just trying to not be as like, I know you usually, like, especially when you're doing something new, your heart usually pounds and like you've got things going on, but just treating them like a person, and then just trying to be a little bit flirty. I'd recommend just watching him, because it's like, honestly, like I said, he's like a master class of how, and he's had many famous actresses to say to him that he likes them. Like, it's obvious that he knows how to talk to women. So if you wanna like learn, that I would recommend just watching some of his interactions, just to see, like, because he's a little bit flirty, but not too much, and he's just a normal guy. He just talks to them like they're human beings, and that it's amazing how far that goes. Okay, scientist said, I'll join back soon. I just have to enhance it and like check out your. Okay, yeah, no worries. Oh, fun! I don't do it. Yeah, you guys got some sheep gore. How did you visit so many countries? It's not like I chose to visit so many countries. I've been to over 30 countries. The last time that I counted, it was like 37 or 38. I was just born into a family of people who really like to travel. So they would spend every single penny in order to make travel plans. And so I just traveled a lot when I was younger. And then, you know, I think the only way that I was able to meet my wife is honestly because her family is rich as fuck. I mean, the only reason that I have half the clothes that I do, in fact, it's probably more like 85% of the clothes and 85% of the belongings that I have nowadays is because of her family. I mean, like, I don't want to say that money is helpful, but it's definitely nice when you have it. Because, so for example, like, if you love someone and they get sick, a rich person will always be able to take care of their loved ones. A poor person will always struggle. And so, wealth comes with its own problems, but it comes with the ability to, and I've seen this firsthand, it comes with the ability to take care of the people that you love. And I guarantee I wouldn't be married to my wife right now if her parents weren't as well off as they were. Because our situations were so different. We were from completely different countries. Like I said, I was an 18-year-old with no college degree, and I got married when I was 19. So, you know, like, what can a 19-year-old do to buy a house and a car and provide for a family? It's impossible. And I don't have the same relationship that I have with my parents. So it's like, I have no support. And so it was basically just her parents. Have you watched Blue Exorcist? I have not. What is Blue Exorcist? Blue Exorcist. Is it any good? Ooh, it's a dark fantasy? Okay, I like dark fantasies. Alright, so take a look at that. You want to see us play together? I don't know if that's a good idea. Because I am very, very competitive when it comes to playing games. It's really hard for me to turn it off. It's incredibly difficult to turn it off. Like, for example, I play a lot of Marvel Rivals, and I don't even pay attention most of the time to the game. I have, like, you know, other stuff running in the background, like YouTube videos and stuff that I watch alongside it. So I'm, like, half paying attention. And I am usually a Grandmaster 1 player in, like, most of my seasons. I finish around there. And I've always been that way. I used to be a semi-pro Smite player when I was in high school. So it's like, I've always been super competitive into video games. When I play a video game, I don't want to just play the video game. I want to be the best at the video game, which is really toxic, by the way. I don't recommend people to copy me because it takes away the fun. Like, the fun is getting better and watching myself improve. But for a lot of people, they just want to, like, relax and have a good time at the end of the day. And that is not the type of person that I am. So I don't recommend, we don't play a lot of games together. If we do play games, it's like Stardew Valley, which maybe I'll stream Stardew Valley at some point with her, but she doesn't like, she doesn't like playing video games just in general a whole lot, but she definitely doesn't like playing with me most of the time because I'm just too competitive. It's a personal problem that I have. I mean, everyone's got flaws. It's just something that I have. I'm way too competitive. Man, we have maintained like 20 streamers this entire stream, and we've been going for 2 hours now. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. I'm probably gonna call it in like 30 minutes. So we'll get some last minute runs for people who still need it. Absolutely, but this is awesome. Wait, I just realized we have a cleric. All right, we can carry a cleric. Absolutely, we can do that. Alright. Bouncing. Beat the shit out of this. Oh! Diamond Dust. Okay. No, this isn't too bad. My biggest concern is that the healing. Because he's going to start healing if we don't apply a negative heal field. Oh, that'll be really bad. Ooh! Ooh! We actually have field up right now. Yo, that's massive. Thanks, Sleepy. Yeah, no problem. Did I hear Cleric good? No, Cleric is bad. I would love to play with you. I guess I like trying to learn from the best. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely don't consider myself the best when it comes to this game. But I definitely consider myself knowledgeable, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys. In fact, that's when I first started playing this game. I mean, I've been playing this game for a really long time, but I remember when I first started playing this game, there was no information on how to play this game correctly. And I remember I was making a guild. At the time, I was making a guild, and our tag was actually Sleepy. So the Sleepy part of my name is actually part of the guild tag. So we were like Sleepy, like my wife was Sleepy Bunny. I was Sleepy Sheep. We had other Sleepies in the... Oh! That feels so bad. That feels so bad, man. That feels so bad. Oh my gosh. Brother. Oh man. Oh man, that feels bad. I feel, yeah, oof. That was something. Ooh, this is fun. I'll join somebody else's group. That feels bad. That feels bad. We're just gonna ignore that happened. But anyway, at the time I was trying to make a guild, and it was called Goodnight Moon, which is my favorite children's book. Shout out to Goodnight Moon. And we were going to be the Sleepy Squad, and I realized that most of the good players weren't going to join me because at the time I didn't have a YouTube channel. At the time I didn't have any notoriety, and I was, like, to a lot of people I was just like an inexperienced player. So we didn't have anyone join that was really powerful. No whales, no dolphins. It was basically just all normies and free-to-play players, new players, stuff like that. And I, like, just talking with them, I realized these people don't know anything, because I had come from a pretty successful guild that had been consistent, so we didn't have many people cycle in and out, and I'd been with them for like years at that point. So when I ventured off on my own and I was making my own guild, I was like, holy shit, these people are like retarded. They don't know anything. And they're making such rookie mistakes. Like, why? What is going on here? And so I went online and I realized there was no information that was any good. It was just all a bunch of shit tutorials or like bad information or misinformation. Like, it was just awful. Everywhere I looked, I was like, man, this is bad. So I just decided, well, if no one else is going to do it, I'll just do it myself. And that's what I did. I started making YouTube videos, and then nobody watched them. And I was like, damn, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And I burnt out. I quit. I was like, no one's going to watch me, then why should I be here? And I remember my first comments were like, yo, where's part 2? Where's part 3? Where's, like, how long is it going to be until we're going to get another part? And I was like, damn, people still want to watch me? Okay, so I guess I just came back and I tried to make the videos shorter and smaller and like less intimidating for me to make, and I put less effort in actually developing the videos, because I used to like have the video on my phone, then transfer the video to my computer, then edit it, then volume boost me, and do actual post production. Now I just record on my phone, and I don't give a shit if my cats are in the background having a scrap or not. I'm just gonna release it, because I just don't have the time. But people also want my content, so I have to make a decision of like good content, like it takes a really long time, or content that I can actually produce. And I just, it's better for me to create content that I can actually produce. And yeah, and that's so. Ever since then, I just kind of started, and the more that I talked about it, the more that I got people wanting to talk to me about it. So by the nature of me talking about it often, I was surrounded by people who wanted to know more information, and so we all kind of grew together. I mean, I don't think I'm the best, and I definitely don't have the best strategies. You know, sometimes when the fastest runs come out for like the super difficult PvE quests, it's like a class I've never seen before. Like I remember there was a time when Zerkers were used for the first time ever to do the fastest clear of one of the End of Stars thing, and I was like, holy shit, because I had never considered that anyone could actually clear the most difficult quest in the game the fastest with a Zerker. So, I mean, I'm learning too. You know, I'm definitely not infallible. I have my own issues, and, you know, I'm surprised by things too. But I just try to give my best opinions on things. And I do think that I know a lot more than an average player, because this game does not handhold you at all. So the only information that most people pick up is from other people. And that's not a great way to learn. Secondhand information is never a good way to learn. The not so rare full light. Yeah, everyone kind of reacting to that. Yeah, still sitting here for the PvP guide. Yeah, the main reason I haven't released a PvP guide is because I haven't done PvP competitively in years. That's the main reason why I hadn't released one. Because I was like, how am I supposed to talk about something that I don't feel like I'm proficient enough in to be able to talk about? That was why I didn't do it for a long while. But I figure that I probably know more than the average player. I just don't want to get things wrong. PvP is also a lot easier now. You basically just equip, you know, Triumph or Ravaging, depending on the thing that you're doing. And then you just attack and you slap the shit out of whoever you're attacking. So, and defense gear is basically completely useless now. So there's a lot less that goes into it. But yeah, that's probably the number one reason why I hadn't made one up until now. I probably will make it soon. I was planning on making it today, but then I slept until 3 p.m., so that didn't happen. Ooh, we got somebody else. This is just a rando? Do we think this red... Ooh... These are rough players. Claire's good. And I have faith in Cleo. We cleared with Cleo before. I have faith in this team. At least this person has the red cloud cutter form. Lightning Slash. That's good. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what it is. That's why I started playing, making YouTube videos, and I am so grateful for it. You know, I've met a lot of awesome people, and I think I have the best community on all of YouTube. I don't have toxic people. We all just kind of hang out and talk, and you know, I get a lot of happy people, which I feel very blessed that I do that, that I have that. Oh, okay, well, oh. Okay. Absolute legend. Keep it up. Oh, thank you so much. All right. Onik is playing Archer. I gotta know, because he's changed class like every time that somebody asked him to change class. I gotta know if he's in the stream. I have to know. Please say something. At least acknowledge that I said something. What does that mean? Does anyone translate image? What is that in English? is that a yes? Or is that just thank God we uni? What does that mean? Well, it is what it is. What am I supposed to do? He's nice enough to wait for me, though. That's nice. Yeah, he is being cryptic, isn't he? He's being intentionally mysterious. Oh! I believe on it can carry. The two of us can clear. Easy. Ooh! Man, those buffs are good. Alright. 10 seconds. That's how long it's going to take us to kill this monster. Oh. No? Oh. More than 10 seconds. Damn. Miscalculation. I thought for sure we would be able to get it in 10 seconds. Oh, we're about to die. Ooh! We all lived! We all lived! The dream is still alive! Beat the shit out of it! Beat the shit out of it! Beat him! Beat him off! It's not working! It's not working! Yo, he's not getting beaten off! What's going on? Alright, there we go. Easy. Easy. Not even worried. Man, a single proc on the Forbidden Temptation. That sucks. I don't want to be that guy, but I think we just have to uni. I mean, I'll just use this. Ooh, okay. He stole the Spirit's Crest from me. I was so worried for a second there. I was like, I don't want to use the Fire one because the Spirit's Crest is going to be bad, but he saved us. Yeah. That was gnarly. Okay. I mean, I think we should just cycle. I wonder if we can set up a situation where we are uni buffering such that the monster can't even attack. Because if the monster can't attack, then he can't remove our element. I wonder if that's possible. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Do you have Discord? Yes, I do have Discord. I post on Discord quite often. Under the A-Team Discord, the fan works part. Oh shit, I just beat the crap out of it. Yo, the forbidden temptation. Woo. Okay, Onyx versus Sleepy. Who wins? Who wins the beat off? I think I won the beat off, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I won the beat off. I'm pretty sure I killed it. I'm the #1 beat offer. Can't out beat off me. Oh, the triple proc. Oh. Man, to get like 20% chunk feels so good. Alright. Get the good field. Oh, okay, okay. Twitter's that both too. Alright. I don't know if I can still triple proc. Ooh. That was good damage. Alright, time to... What is that monster? Alpha and Shadow. What would that do? Was that... I can't remember if that was the paid monster or the event monster, like the one that you get from getting it. Interesting that Onyx would be running that though. Come on, we can carry the Chinese guy. Oh no. Who killed it? I think it was the... Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I think it was the victory monster, like the ranked monster. But I don't remember what it does. I mean, I guess we could tell if I have the monster. Then it's a ranked monster. Nope, it's not a ranked monster. It can't be. This is the ranked monster. It was a spawn. Dude, that's crazy, because I remember seeing that monster, and I remember thinking I want that monster, but I don't remember what it is. And I did. Shout out to Kuroko Ice. Very kind of him to say. Hello. Really happy to catch your Unison League stream during the day. Wishing you all the best as a fellow ambassador. Yeah. You feel free to message me on X. You're a Japanese Unison League ambassador, right? Everyone, please say hello to the Japanese Unison League ambassadors. I do appreciate them coming out and supporting us as well. We all love the same game. Yeah, I know I have him. Oh, yeah, I want to know what he does. I'm gonna look him up. It's a dark monster, right? 45. Wait, was it 44? It is 44. It was that long ago? The Darkness and Shadow one? Light and Dark Legion. Oh, it's an Emerald Crest monster. Interesting. Applies Rage and Serenity and Emerald Crest. Interesting. Kijin Serenity. Yeah. Yeah, I pulled it up, Insanity. It's actually not a bad monster. At the time, this must have been an insanely good monster. I'm surprised I don't see more of it, to be honest. That's crazy to me. We're around when JTB Unison was around. JTB Unison. What is JTB Unison? Unison. Oh, you're talking about the YouTuber? Yes. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, bro. Yes. Yeah, he was like the YouTuber that I watched at the time. He was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, those times were totally different. Totally different times. I wonder if it's possible to beat this as an all-cleric team. Do you guys want to see if we can do this at an all-cleric team? I don't know if we have enough people. We need people. We need 5 people to commit to the stupidest idea you've ever had. Can we get? Is it possible to get 5 people to agree to play cleric and try to beat this? I'm an unofficial Houston League ambassador for the Japanese version. I followed you on X, but I couldn't send you a DM. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. If you followed me, what's your name? I'll send you a message if it's possible. I don't know how to use X because I didn't have any social media until they asked me to make one. Oh no, Claire and Ancient. Oh man, that feels so bad because we were slapping the crap out of it. Yeah, no, we can meet on X. I just need to know your ad, and I'll message you if it's possible. Here, I could actually pull it up. Who is my friend? Who is following me? Oh, okay. I think I found you. Yui? You're an official ambassador, so I'm assuming it's okay to post your... Is that you? Karma Bagami, Insanity, Alright, let's see if we can get a full cleric team. I want to get a full cleric clear of this. I think my best bet here, let me save this. I think my best bet is to probably go Lances. Probably want this one, main slot. This one. Probably should hop off this. Do I have any good? I don't have any good. I think this will have to do. The procs are good, so I'll just keep them. All right. I think Garnet Arts would probably be best. And we're gonna use this one and defense and magic defense. What the heck? Okay, these are my 2 damage abilities. Wait, I only have 2 damage abilities? Wait, this isn't good. Do I not have any other... Shit. Okay, well, 2 damage abilities it is. And then I'm going to use Pious Wish. I use Time Shift. Ooh. And these both suck. I guess I'll run Wedge of Judgment as my 3rd. This is probably good. I need to change around this defense gear to get... Oh, I need to change around this defense gear to get better defense, better... Let's just do this. No? No? You don't want to... Okay, that's not bad. Okay, 16. I have work now, but I'll come back later. Good luck, Anderson. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you. I'll DM you later. Join just in time to see the peak alpha subclass Lancer Cleric main stand up. Yeah. So what we're doing right now is we're being this is like the end of stream idiocracy. We are gonna try to clear with nothing but clerics. So you're welcome to join. And I think this is good. I like this. See if we can get one more thing in here. One more helm equipped. Should be... I guess I'll just run one of these. Awesome. What are my stats? 54 and 16. Hell yeah. Man, that is bad. I mean, that's not bad, but that is really bad. I think we could do it. I have faith. I have absolute faith in us. Again, if you wanna add me, now's the time to do so. I know they wanted you asked about the dead. Oh, okay. Friend for CPU carry. All right, we just need one more idiot. This is one for the this goes down. We got to see what type of okay, final stats for me are 1.4 and 1.3. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We have a 2.1, almost 2.2 mil attack and 1.7, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy how strong you are. That's crazy. Ancient also running a we're all basically running the same things. Man, the splits on you are good too. Holy smokes. Dude, 2.3, 2.2 mil splits. That's unbelievable. And look at those elements too. Bro. Hey Hynex, how long has the live been around? I think we've been streaming for like 3 hours now. Yeah, we've been around for a while. Join just I mean, only 2 attacks ability aren't all that bad if they hit hard or they have short cooldown times. What are their costs and cooldown times? The costs for this one is 0. And the cooldown time is 7, but it only hits 3 times at 150, which is not great. This one is much better. It costs 20. It's expensive, but it hits 4 times at 200, which is actually pretty good. The bad part is that it's only a 70% success value. So, oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need one more crazy person. We need one more crazy person, and then we can run the brutal mode in nothing but clerics. We got this. Please. No, I have to kick. I have to kick. Only clerics. Only clerics. I'm surprised that we don't have a single magic attack, magic defense cleric. Can we get some representation for the magic attack, magic defense cleric, please? we gotta clear with at least one traditional cleric, right? The way I'm Okami just changed this. Oh, okay, awesome. I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I'm super bad with names. Like if there's somebody that you've met that's bad at names, just imagine I'm 10 times worse than him. All right, Daggerful. I know for a fact that you have a Lancer build. I'm calling you out. If we don't get somebody, I'm gonna need you, Daggerful. You may not like it. This is what peak performance looks like. Attack cleric. I mean, I know that this is peak. If you're gonna play DPS cleric, this is the way to do it. I know that, but I just want representation. You know, we've had mages for a while. We had Insanity. We had I just knocked over my muffin. We had Unison League Tsunami. Yeah, we had Tsunami as well. Come on. I know that this is peak, right? I just want representation for all the possible cleric builds. Oh man, Onyx is gonna go flex, isn't he? I have a feeling Onyx is gonna come back. Okay, never mind. I was like, I mean, he is a pretty big whale. I bet he would have a set. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever seen Onyx play a non-attack role. Like we saw him play Archer earlier, and he played Soldier and Lancer, but I don't think he might not have an excellent magic attack, magic defense set. I don't know Onyx well enough, honestly, to be able to judge that. Oh, come now, please. Please, we just need one more. Crest Moon? I think that's this one, right? Crest Moon is not OP. If it hit like 10 times, then I'd be like, yes, this is overpowered. It's not OP though. You have to keep in mind that clerics are at a natural disadvantage because the boosts that you get to defense are really, really bad, which means that your overall stats are already going to be quite low compared to other classes. So even though the ability power on this is pretty good, and even though it does hit 4 times, it's pretty equivalent to other abilities similar to it, like Lance Flash and Dragon's Break and things like that. It's kind of comparable, but you have to keep in mind that just by the fact that you're playing a cleric, you're losing so many stats, like an incredible amount of stats. So I don't think that you could say by any stretch of the imagination that this is an overpowered move, but it's definitely not a bad move. just on its own, it's not a bad move. Oh, come now, please. Oh, we ran out on this one. Me and Anik is in the same guild. Are you Insanity? Well, if you're in the same build, if you're in the same guild, join up. We need one more player. Even if you're okay, no one else is in Baguette Shop, bro. Join up then, please. Even if your build is shit, we just need one more person to round it out. Even if you can barely scrape together a total of 4 mil playing cleric, that's better than not being able to give it a try. Imagine reaching that IP. That like in person. I can't get the gear score threshold. I'm so sad. Okay. Oh, come on. You know what's sad too? Is that we were running with clerics before. We were running with clerics like 20 minutes ago. And they were unironically like actual clerics. Daggerful, you can't reach the threshold. Is it possible for you to reach the threshold as a cleric if you don't equip good gear? Oh. Yo, did he see it? And is he gonna... Oh, come now. Oh, come now. Can we get this person to play cleric? I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna DM him. What is that? No! No! Alright, I'm gonna DM him. Play cleric, please. Maybe he'll get the message, and he'll actually we can have a rounded 5. I'm headed to sushi date now. Hey, enjoy your sushi date. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it. Oh, if we can't get one more person, that would be so disappointing. At some point, though, we're gonna have to go. Oh, we're judging, but it actually looks pretty good. What the fuck? Yes. Dude, this is so dumb. I love it. I love it so much. Wait a second, I'm dying. Wait a second, I'm dying. No, please don't kill me. Okay. Don't kill me. Oh no, we lost one. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know if we can do this with 4 people. I don't know if we can do this with 4 people. Okay, let's just test the damage and see how much damage we're actually doing here. Okay.
Yeah, four people looks like it's gonna be a little bit rough. We could continue and just give it a try. We have 15 minutes. We'll probably have to run it again. The sacrifice was. We started with 5 clerics, but one of them had to be sacrificed because that's how shitty clerics are. That's the only way that we can actually get this accomplished. Yeah, getting this team together is a win in itself. I just want to say, this is the dumbest and most awesome thing I've done in Unison League in so long. Oh my gosh, bro, we're actually shredding this motherfucker. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. It's not possible. It's not possible. We're gonna have to run it back. It's over. Dude, it's so fucking over. We got close to beat the first boss, but it's not happening. It's not happening. We gotta run it back. This time we'll have 5 clerics, and it won't be able to diamond dust the shit out of us. All right, all right. Here we go. That never happened. It never happened. Second time's the charm. Baby. Yeah. This boss does it actually. This boss does it way harder than the other 2 bosses. At least in my opinion. Yes. All right. How does a team of 5 clerics? That's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm fucking laughing, dude. Because it's just so ridiculous. It's like if this was in a comedy skit, I wouldn't believe it because it's just so fucking stupid. Oh man. I'm scared to use some of my abilities because I take chunks out of myself and I feel like I don't have enough healing. I'm just gonna die. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, we got this, boys. We got this. Oh my gosh, all crest mooning. Yo, the animation overlap, it's just insane. That was so cool. That was so fucking cool. All of us using the same ability at the same time. Man, that was badass. I mean, I didn't use the ability. Everyone else used the ability, but I gave everyone the ability to use it twice, so. Yo, we're slapping the shit out of this monster. Get fucked! Holy smokes! Bro! What the fuck? How you need this? Oh. Dude, I am scared of taking chunks because we clear so slowly. Do you have any advice on how to get more cost? I need a lot of cost to be able to equip monsters and get stronger, but
don't know how to get it. Don't forget about your subquests. So, under normal, like under your normal quests, don't forget about your subquests. There are a bunch of things in there. Oh, I just realized I can use this infinitely. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, I don't have the thing. I don't have the thing. Jump. Okay. We lost one. We lost one. It's okay. It happens. None of us had balancing, do we? I just realized none of us have balancing. Because I looked at everyone's abilities. I don't think a single one of us brought balancing. What the fuck? It happens, you know? It happens. Mistakes, you know, whatever. Man, look at that. Let's go. Oh! Whew. Now, watch the crest moons. Watch the crest moons. Here they come. 4 crest moons. Oh! This looks so fucking awesome. Awesome. Dude, fucking awesome. Let's go. That was fucking so cool, man. That was so much fun. Dude, why is this team actually cooking? I know, right? I know, right? Let's go. Yo, I might actually make that a clip from the stream into like its own video. Oh, that's awesome. That's so much fun. All right. That's pretty much it. I don't know. Do we have any more things? Any more people that need to do runs? I think it's pretty much it. Let's start a second, please. You guys the same. Oh. Dude, that really was peak. It's just so fucking stupid. All right, that was fun. I suppose. Not guild battles, but is Call out now? Yeah, we can. Here, we'll finish it. We'll finish tonight off with some Call, and then we'll just call it. I'll call it after the Coliseum. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? I'm gonna play this. Thank you guys. Thank you to the guys that also joined to help kill that. That was a lot of fun. Alright, I think I need to update some of these monsters. Let me give me some costs. Bum. It was 44 costs, wasn't it? I upgraded a monster that I was actually surprised at how many stats she gave. It was a water monster. Where is this bitch? There she is. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty good. Oh, here. If we're doing this, I want to be able to talk to you guys. So we'll be in free chat room 7. Because there might be a delay. There might be a delay on the stream. So I want to make sure that you guys can see like up to date, so we can all be in the same run at the same time. So I'll do a countdown on the stream, but also in the room. And And I wanted to equip some of the new monsters because there are some new monsters that I wanted to give a try to. That's not what I was doing. This. I wanted to try Queen. And I also wanted to try... I just can't bring myself to throw this monster. I mean, he's good. She's not bad. I'll bring her too. I'm curious if she's actually any good in PvP. Yeah, this looks good. This looks fine. My ability is like... Ground Burst? Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. Alright, so if anyone wants to play... Oh, it's under wind control. Oh, shit. What does that mean exactly? I forget if that means that prohibits fire, water, wind. Okay, so that means it prohibits water and wind? Okay, so it's going to be a lot of light, dark, star stuff. Light, dark, star. But fire is still permissible. Okay, so I still need water. Still need water then. Not this one. Does this monster give... No, it does not. I want a water... This one's a water time, right? Yeah, okay, cool. This one's water time. I'll swap this one out for... what is this one? Water wind? Oh, I know. I can run this one. This one's water and star. Perfect. This looks good. Water dark, perfect. Dude, this is gnarly. Alright. I think I'm good. Alright. I'll give people another 30 seconds and then I'll do the countdown. Alright. Yeah, thank you so much for running. I'll see you guys later. See you, Schizo. Thank you for the runs. Max level new collab. Yeah, I want to try the new collab monsters in PvP. So that's what we're gonna do. And remember, if you wanted to add me as a friend, now's the time to do so. If I could type, that'd be great. So, no. Okay. All right, I'm doing the countdown. All right, so we're gonna go on go. So on go. 3, 2, 1, go. You forgot to max level it? Oh, yeah. I do. I don't usually like to max level them because I don't know. It's just because I'm lazy, to be honest. It literally is just that simple. I'm just lazy, and so I don't want to. I usually don't max level stuff until it's fully infused. But yeah, because you're basically gaining no additional stats. It is better for winning throws though. So yeah, that you're right. You're right. I should do that. I just don't. I feel as though this is not going well. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right. Secret weapon activate. That's right. I'm invincible now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wait, wrong monster.
Wrong monster. That's not the event monster. Shit. Well, it still got the job done. To be fair, though, that's not the right monster. Not what I meant to use. What does that monster do? Oh, it just kills. Well, that's good to know. Well, the good news is we survived the first attack. Loss of the Uni may win the war. We'll have to see. Yeah, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, not enough time. Fire defense. My goodness, I need more water elemental defense to survive something like that. As soon as I saw the Pandora, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, no. There's no way I'm surviving 10 hits at 1,000 AP. I'm sorry, Ancient. Having me on your team, though, is like a death sentence. Yeah. Yeah, Pandora is insane. Okay. We're in chat room 7, if you're not aware. And I'll give it, if you want to change your set, I'll give it 10 more seconds. So on go. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry. I guess I should have given more time. Either that or somebody got caught up in a different battle. We're missing some people. Well, that's fine. I'll kick ass. No holding back, Ancient. I'm a slap. What if I could actually kill somebody? Hexa-Zeon looks weak. I wonder if I could dual proc and kill somebody with Brave Soul. Oh? Oh? Oh. Ancient was like, not today. Yeah, that's fair. This one doesn't penetrate, does it? Oh, it does. Look at that. Oh? Oh? Nice. Nice. We're still losing, though, because Unis do so much damage. Alright. Maybe this time we'll actually get to see what the Uni does. Oh! I lost! Oh! Man, the Uni lock is crazy. Yo, the Uni lock is crazy. What the fuck? And rejected too? Sorry, Ancient. It's over. Wow, he actually almost got me. Oh my gosh, that was way closer than I wanted it to be. Holy smokes. That was way too close for comfort.
All right, I guess I'll turn my characters into like level, whatever max level they are. All right. This one is max level. This one is not. Okay. We're missing some people. My guess is that they'll be in a run, so I'll give some time so that they can finish with their match. Man, I wish I had this monster. I remember when this monster first came out, Melidia, and I was like, gosh dang. And everyone in my guild just called her the titty monster. she's you know, it's funny because they called her the titty monster and everyone knew what we were talking about. Because the only other titty monster besides her was this bitch. Like, she's the only other one that's got like fucking just, yeah. And everyone knew exactly what the fuck they were talking about too. I mean, it is kind of distracting, right? Like, I didn't even know that she had wings until just now. Man, Beowulf looks so fucking badass. I wish I hope we can get more badass monsters like Beowulf. Honestly. Oh, she has a sword? I didn't know she had a weapon. I thought there was just ice that popped up. Oh man. I didn't realize it wasn't part of her hair. That's a sword, right? that looks like a sword. Yeah, that looks like a sword. I'm pretty sure that's a sword. Have you seen the upcoming event monster? Dude! As soon as I saw the upcoming event monster, I literally showed my wife, and I was like, I think there are some horny people at A-Team, because recently, the monsters have been so fucking, like, sexual. I was like, damn, I think some people at A-Team are pretty down bad, because these monsters are insane. Like, look at the size of that underboob, and then, like, what the fuck is that, man? You can't get much closer to sexy than like these two. Yeah, I saw them as well, and I was like, damn. All right, that's probably enough time. I think that's probably enough time. How many people are in this? Only 3 of us. Okay, well. If anyone else wants to say something in the next 30 seconds in chat, if you want me to wait for your Coliseum run to be done, or else I'm going to call it. Wait, your name is Juan of Us? Like one of us? I didn't even notice that. Juan of Us? That's funny. That is funny. What lobby is it? Oh, I should. It's free chat. Room number 7. Let me pin this as well. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll replace the pin. So there it is. Yeah, it's just because the only reason that I suggest that we come into a room like this is because the YouTube stream may have a slight delay on it. So if we want to all be in the same colo match, it's just faster and more efficient if I do the countdown here. All right, I'm gonna do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh.
Well, we got our own room. We got our own room. We have some new people. San Toby, Gat Zerker, Daggerful. Ooh, some people from the stream. Miss Michaelis and Miney. We almost have a full squad. I gotta say, the cleric on top, that is an audacious outfit. I mean, I like it. I've never seen anything like that. That is cool. But I feel bad because they're probably gonna die real fast. Damn, okay, Gad Zerker, I know you dislike me. I know you dislike me. Ah! Please. Shit. Oh, now you don't dislike me? Now that I called your ass out, you don't dislike me? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You're welcome to kill me. I don't feel bad at all. I know my oh my gosh, that monster is gnarly. Okay, we're gonna try a different monster this time. So this monster should... Oh. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say this monster should give us 30%, a 30% chance to ignore the unison damage. But I don't think they'll be alive to say anything. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah. Good job, team! Let's go! Fuck you, CPU. Brad. CPU Brad. The true anchor on that team was the CPU Brad. Mm-hmm. Can't believe Brad couldn't carry. Yeah, dude, what the fuck is wrong with Brad? Stupid ass CPU, man. To be fair, a CPU has actually won battles before. There was a time that I was trying to snipe somebody as fast as possible, and like right out of a uni. And they had used like Fortify or whatever, and so the CPU had lived, and it was a soldier, and it taunted me. It fucking taunted me, and I couldn't kill both of the enemies, and then I ended up losing because I had to kill this. I had to kill one enemy, then the CPU, then the other enemy, and they had enough time to kill me, and they actually won because of it. So a CPU has carried before, but it's basically the only CPU that's actually useful is the soldier because it's just so hard to kill. All right, I think we have a good number of people in here, so I think we're gonna call it. I don't think anyone missed the last one, so I'm gonna do the countdown. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. Okay, I think we got most people. Well, we got at least 2 of them. Or 3 of them. I think we got 3 people. But it looks like Mochi's guild is doing their own thing right now. Brad? Brad! The return of Brad! He swapped to a cleric. He felt bad that he didn't do anything last time. Unluckily for him, he doesn't know. I'm gonna beat his ass. Fuck you, Brad.
Not today. Not today. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Wait a second. How is this fair? Why do I have 2 clerics? I didn't even realize that I had 2 clerics. Get fucked! Don't kill my CPUs. I will avenge them. Oh, you guys are so fucking dead. Oh, you guys are so dead. Show them what it is, cleric. Show them what it is. Yeah! That's right. That's right. Fuck you, Brad. Not gonna win today. Oh no. The team. The team. It's all come down to this. 1 man against 4. How many will he unilock if he doesn't die? Oh, I got you all, baby. I got you all. Okay, well, I got one of you. And it didn't stop the unis. Shit. I should have used the other uni. Oh, man. Wait, the retire? Oh, no. I got Brad. I got Brad, too. Not just you, Daggerful. I got Brad. Couldn't let him live, not a single round. Alrighty. Well, I think we are kind of missing some people because we missed Player, we missed Gat, we missed Kuroko, and Miney. All right, do I need to wait? If you guys got in a different match, do I need to wait, or did you guys? I'll give it 30 seconds. If no one in chat says that they need me to wait, then I'm just gonna call it and we'll start. Man, a 4v3 and I had 2 clerics on my team, and we actually almost won. I mean, it wasn't that close, but it wasn't that far away either. You know, it was not that bad. It was not that bad. All right. I don't see anything, so I'm going to call it. I'll give a little bit of time for the stream to catch up. And we're going to type 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. I think we got everyone. Yes, we got everyone. Yes. Nice. All right. Well, this is going to be awkward. I think I'm dead. I've had this cat on my team 3 times now, and I feel bad for her because I am definitely bringing down the team. Dude, all I had to do was tank? You've been telling me this entire time all I had to do was tank. And my team would handle this shit? All I had to do was not die? Fuck. What are you guys doing? Feeding their ass. No. Oh, we got this. It's okay, team. It's okay, team. I saw that you guys have so much potential in that last match. in round one. Just run it back. Run back round one, and we got this in the bag. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close, baby. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. Oh, I died. But we still won. Dude, I got the best team. What can I say? Got the best team. Shout out MVP 100% to the cleric right there, because she's the one who started off the uni, and I think some of us might have. Wait, I ranked in the first. I didn't even do anything. I legit just didn't die. That's all I did, was just not die. And I got the MVP. Awesome. Well deserved. Well deserved MVP. Oh, that's funny. All right. I think we got pretty much everyone in that one. But if no one says anything in chat in the next 30 seconds, then I'm gonna call it. We're gonna go again. If somebody says that he's second though, let me know. All right, I'm gonna call it. Now just give it a second for the stream to catch up. All right, I think it's time. 3, 2, 1, go. I just hope they put me on your team. Well, we'll find out. Oh no! Oh no! Nox had started it, and at 4 seconds. Oh man. Oof. And he retired. Double oof. Oh, I feel bad. You did get what you wanted. That's true. But at what cost? At what cost? Oh no, he's got uni. But he's not the only one with uni. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. But if I'm not dead, oof. Man, that monster does so much damage. Honestly, it's impressive that monster can still cook so hard. No, you're all good. You don't need to apologize for any mistakes, brother. This is like beyond non-competitive. This is silly call-out matches. I don't give a shit. Oh snap! Neither of them got uni. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that monster does a lot of damage. Holy smokes. Oh man, I feel so bad for them. Even if they have uni, they're not going to be the ones that throw it first because the CPUs beat them to it. I don't think they have uni, but even if they did, it would be useless. And they got blocked too. Oh my gosh. Oh, sometimes it just happens like that, man. I feel bad for bad for Ancient and Mini. Both of them got a bad teammate in Nox. So I know most of the other people got in a different thing, in a different lobby than us. So I'm gonna give it a minute for people to cycle back in. Okay, looks like Get Zerker is back, so their match is probably over, or will be pretty soon. Man, that split's pretty nice. 13 mil with 1 mil on defenses. It's pretty good. Let's go ancient stats. Man, 1.6 mil on attack. That's pretty crazy. Mini, same. Bro, you guys are cracked. And 1.8 and 1.8. Oh my gosh. That's insane. What's Gat? Oh shit. 2.2 and 2.7? Holy smokes. That's crazy. Alright. I'm giving it long enough, so I'm going to call it. Just going to let the stream catch up. Hey Invisible, we are in chat room 7 doing PvP until the end of the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, nice. Nice, we got a full squad. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, I just realized I don't have the MVP cleric on my team. Oh, shit. Okay, we can do this. They're not targeting me? Wait! Somebody killed me so fast! How'd that even happen? Holy smokes. I think that was Gat that got me. Yeah, nice fight back, guys. That was a nice attempt at a fight back. After uni. Okay. Oh man. Okay. We just need damage. We just need damage on them to get more points. This should do a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay. We're in the lead now. We're in the lead. We just have to maintain it. That's gonna be the hard thing to do. Man, you guys are targeting Aerolist like crazy. This is gonna be this is coming down to the wire, man. This is an intense PvP match. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh! Holy shit. Did we actually just win? Oh no, they have field protect. Oh. The damage is so good. Oh, fuck. Holy smokes. How does that monster does an insane amount of damage. What the heck? Oh my gosh. And the judgment is so fast.
Dude, that was fun. That really came down to the wire. Holy smokes. That was way more intense than I thought it was going to be. What the heck? That was awesome. All right. I think basically everyone got in that one. Yeah, that was a crazy match. Dude, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I think basically everyone got in that one, so I'm gonna call it, and then I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up to what I just said, and then I'm gonna do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we have 10 more seconds if anyone else wants to join. Okay, very nice. Wait, the cleric's tag, road to 6 mil, impulsive spawner. You know, that describes more than half the community. Man, people are retiring. I can't tell if they're retiring because they want to just be alone, or if they think that we're going to lose. Because I think some people like to grind PvP stuff, and they just like the CPUs. They don't want to actually fight against real players, which is like antithetical to what this is all about. But because so few people actually play PvP, and it's kind of understandable. This would probably end up being a fast one, though. Ooh! Alright, let's see Narukami's damage. Because I want to know. Same as you guys. I want to know. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, the damage itself, or the monster itself, did not do a whole lot of damage, which was a little bit disappointing. I don't think that was necessarily a bad thing, though. I think that Narukami, the buff that it gives was pretty good. I don't think it was a bad buff. Doesn't matter. GG. Alright, looks like we have time for one more. It is 2 minutes. Oh, it just turned 1 minute. Alright, it's going to have to be a fast one, so I'm not going to give much time. I'm only going to give probably like another 5 to 10 seconds. Then I'm going to start the countdown. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Looks like we got pretty much everyone. This is a good last match, I think. These are always so risky. I never know what to do in like situations like this where there's mini gaining uni so fast. Being able to kill people is just incredible.
Like that ability. Yeah, Zerkers are just so good. Lancers and Zerkers are both just so good. The God Signal, man, shit's OP. Okay. Oh no! Ancient lost Uni. Oh, he got a Uni again. Oh, they can both. They both got Uni. Okay. Okay. This is, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. Okay. Am I the only one with Uni? No? Oh, no. They're going to have Fortify. Not only do we lose, but they're going to have Fortify. If this kills me, oh, no. No. Oh, Jang's going to get fucked. Oh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Hey, Gat. Yeah, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna call it there. It is 12 o'clock now. So thank you so much, guys, for coming out. I had a blast playing with you guys. Thank you so much. We'll do one more. We'll do a free spawn. Finish it off. Yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up. We had such a good turnout today. Honestly, that was it was awesome. We had close to 30 people for most of the stream, which is unheard of for Unison League streams in the West. Japanese Unison League is able to get, some of their streamers are able to get hundreds of viewers. So it's awesome that we were able to get even a quarter of that in one stream. Shout out to my absolute favorite YouTuber. Let's see if I can get. Will this count as a? Okay. Shout out to my number one Japanese Unison League streamer. But thank you guys so much for showing up. Make sure to give the Japanese Unison League ambassadors your love as well. I appreciate you guys so much. It was a lot of fun. I will probably end up splitting and having a separate video just in our clears. Our cleric clear in particular will probably be its own video, so there are some perks to being able to come in and be part of the stream. You may end up in videos, and it was a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys. I'll catch you guys later.